day and salutations, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Togetherwerole.
Yay! What?
Oh, I just
Today's
had mine
episode
and it's
brought to you
finally
by
back.
letters F and this.
But that's
Are you wasting my perfectly good peanut butter M&Ms? Did you just know what I mean?
No, I didn't.
I will cut you off.
Oh no.
All the people that we think are awesome are in the description below. Go check them out. They have awesome stuff, awesome material, and I'm joyous to find that RPG Elements is back in business. All right.
And if you like what you see, seek help. But you can also support us on Patreon.
That's true, yes. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, check out
the
our
OnlyFans is coming. It's just nice
Big
segue.
pictures all day, including mine. I haven't shaved mine in months.
Like this segue to our sponsor. We don't have any.
Yeah, patreon.com/togetherwerole. Yep.
Roll
And look us up on Facebook as well, and follow us there. We do a lot of posts. and
While
stuff.
it still lasts. We don't have a Twitter account. That's not going to be there much longer either.
Well, anyway, let's get to another episode of Togetherwerole, shall we?
I cannot help but notice the world is not the same as when we all got started, and we know who's to blame. No turning back now to try to be insane. For what's beyond the veil, too vivid to explain. Faceless behemoths haunt my dreams, seeking to steal my sanity. I will not stand down, won't back away, as long as you're with me. Together we roll, together we roll. I'll fight for you, will you fight for me? Together we roll, I'll protect you, just as long as you stand with me. Together we roll.
Five,
4,
7.
1.
Hi.
Idea how long the second is.
Yeah, just another second. 5 minutes later, just another second. Hi, everyone.
We're back.
Let's do a little bit of recap to get us back into the moments here.
we're going to die!
We'll see.
Over.
It's a bit of,
Yeah.
positive and negative situations. But the Silver Menagerie, gained to
50-50.
the Lord of the Frost,
60-40.
scared him to his domain. You, with Nicholas's know-how and remembering her past lives, hundreds upon hundreds of different resumes of trying to get something right, and she finally did it. That sorrow sword, the achievement of her lifetime, that is now on a mental chain that has been has been released in this battle. In the Lord of the Frost, you suffer some paradoxes. Soon as you entered the front door, Ek became, what is your name again?
Eccleston the Fifth.
Eccleston the Fifth.
I'm sorry, wait a minute. Eccleston the Fifth.
Yes, a halfling now
With a lisp.
with the size of Ek and nothing but packs. You are a pack master and one beefy halfling.
I lost my soul.
Sparks! Sparks! I slightly messed up with you. On the spreadsheet that I actually had 2 of the same things on different areas.
Oh.
And I went to the other documentation, and I'm like, no, it's supposed to be like that, because I was still building it, and they got the old version versus the new version.
Gotcha.
So,
You're
your
not
charisma is back to normal. But the major
It's
paradox
only
still...
minorly terrible.
Yes, the major paradox still happened. And
And
I...
I'm entirely made out of flavor blasted Pringles.
Yes.
I'm strangely okay with this.
Which flavor?
A variety. Mostly
That-
pizza and parmesan.
And your
I'm sorry,
dwarven
you need
hide...
to go.
And your dwarven hide armor became more elven, having a potentially much more massive effect on the real world, if you ever get back to that world. And something happened with you.
We don't know what happened, other than I got a statue somewhere that I'm not happy about.
Yeah.
You're in the statue of the Silver Menagerie.
You
Somehow.
remained untouched from all
What's that?
paradoxes, which did have an effect on the total galactic timeline.
Creating a paradox.
Worst of all,
And then we have a red hair.
he's
But
now a ginger.
now that I actually have the spreadsheet of D100s,
Yeah.
now, do you want normal human hair or do you want the expanded Fey version?
Oh, let's go expanded phase.
Full
Roll
Ziggy
a
Stardust.
D100, my friend.
Full Ziggy Stardust. Alright. The dice.
Oh.
76. The dice
76 on the
readable
expanded
space.
bay hair.
What? Where'd you get those?
Found them in a bag on the
You
hill.
have
Yeah, those are big ones.
platinum hair.
Platinum.
Bottom
Great,
That actually
now Hugh
looks pretty
Hefner's
damn
going to try and
sexy.
date me.
Yeah, what?
Wait. Is it actually platinum?
You're not young enough.
Is it actually platinum, or is that just the color?
It's the color, the name of the hair is platinum.
Can't be the metal. There can only be one of us.
It's fey, so it looks like platinum.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
It has
it's
a
like
sheen
shiny
and
silver.
everything.
No, seriously, Hugh Hefner's going to try and date me.
Yes.
Again, you need to de-
Paradox is complete.
by like 20 years.
What? If I know he's dead. But
So it'll just be Hugh Hefner's zombie.
Hugh Hefner.
Okay.
There's a paradox.
With the paradoxes away, you had a minor conversation with the Lord of Bitterfrost as he was more talking to himself and asking, how did you complete your masterwork, seeing that you were supposed to be in this internal suffering, this internal prison forever, just like him. But for various items that have true sight and ability to tell what languages one can speak by looking at them, you knew that this guy's a full of shit and he's a sneaky little, two-piece
Coward.
one-trick pony. And he was actually
Don't
using
bitch.
Mislead and started the combat with Vedic starting casting. And then all hell broke loose with various floating icebergs that had pulsating gems inside of it. Not going to change the wording on that. That were destroyed to disrupt this the ceremony of pits, if I remember correctly, the name, or the ritual pits, to bring the dead back to the living, but not with living flesh, to basically turn the hourglass of time of dead back to the material plane. You disrupted it. You destroyed all the gems, all the floating icebergs, crashed to the floor with surprisingly little casualties, apart from your side.
And casualties of our own.
Yes, of your own. As this was happening, as all of this was presented in the most story-driven way of the Lord of Bitterfrost at the center tree, seeing all his work collapse once again.
May he die in piss.
Yes, once again.
He turned to meet Niquis's cries to the rest of the group, shepherding them to bring out the cold iron and prepare for the final assault. As he just looked at you and just and said a few words, throwing this specially treated cold iron ball of yours, grappling you, restraining you, and holding you in place.
That's right.
As the final crash, in a voice that appears, if David, take this, place it over there, please.
Just a second. I'm going to go table cam here.
Okay.
Where am I putting it?
Right there.
Literally
In the
like
very
this?
obvious place. No.
You
The
can't see
very,
it.
very obvious place
Please
that
help
you
my
can't
father.
see.
Thank you.
There we are.
Thank you. Anyway,
He's beyond help.
as dozens, if not hundreds, of shards of icicles that were on the floor, scattered all over the place, they lift up into the air and form a semi-cohesive mirror, reflective mirror, that shows a fire and brimstone picture of a leathery hide face, almost like a T-Rex face. But that's all you can get because you only see the eye as a blown out eye socket that has been replaced by vines, barbs, and thorn rose shrubbery. No roses of sort, but that kind of leafing and stuff like that has wadded itself. I know the jokes that we were making before, but we're
Look!
going to...
Keep going!
Alright. In its eye. Yeah. That forms some sort of sinew plant of darker purplish materials that has a singular part that goes, that rolls out, seemingly looking in directions that opens up petals of a flower, a familiar dark bloom flower that has a fiery, demonic-looking.
This is the thing I was
Skull
talking
in
about on
it.
the car.
Familiar to whom?
The plant is familiar to her.
And the party who didn't trust it.
who didn't trust it. This is now the evolved version.
Holy crap!
This is now the evolved version of the devil-infused Shadowfell plant that theoretically took over the terrace.
Please tell me I'm not the only person to do this with Nicholas.
Demanding, screaming, I have completed my bargain. I demand payment. Where do I look to become God? As it almost shakes the very air around you, having the very instincts in your body, reserved or not, even with the presence of the dragon, wanting to shrink and hide as quick as humanly possible, or non-humanly possible. But that is where we begin our initiative rolls. We did not get to the top of the initiative, however, we are still right after the Winter Wolves.
Are we re-rolling or just...
No, we're going on the same initiative. I mean, we could re-roll, but right now you guys are all at the top.
What?
Alright, so the Lord of Bitterfrost hasn't been able to answer yet, as it is not his turn. Too many things are going on, and he already had one monologue with you, so he can't go Super Chickmunk style. Alright, so the Winter Wolves. Let's see if anyone survived. The one that's currently underneath that pile is most certainly dead. There's currently...
Hey, dead wolf.
Yep. Since you caused the chain reaction for the Winter Wolves, I want you to roll...
I give you XP.
Yes, you do. Roll 66. And tell me the damage.
It's all
I can't
sixes.
really see him.
It's underneath that.
Underneath
There's
that.
just underneath it.
There's like some on the side there, but I don't know if you're gonna get to him.
26.
Those trees.
26?
Trees.
And they failed their dex check. Every single one I did out behind camera. It was just terrible. Okay, so they're still up. Except for the one underneath the very thing, so, you know. So, 1 Winter Wolf, 2 Winter Wolves, 3 Winter Wolves. There's another one right there. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you get them up and have them at half movement, because they're getting their shit together, and just move them closest to this fire at 20 feet, if possible?
I mean, I would assume also the whole they were prone thing.
Yes.
Okay, so there-ish.
Yeah, there-ish. There should be a total of 5, but I only see...
I see 4.
You see 4? Well, 1 is underneath.
And he's super dead.
Yeah.
So there's 4 left. Got it.
Yes, there's 4 left.
Yeah.
So.
Super dead.
He's super dead.
As snow goes everywhere.
Yep.
Well, you know.
So at the end of the Winter Wolf's turn, because the chained esteem is going to use its final legendary action to slam the Starsworm.
That's me. Where's that?
Yeah.
I'm not well organized.
Oh, natural 2.
I suspect that doesn't.
It might. Remember, it has crazy bonuses. Plus 16, 18?
It does not hit.
Okay. Well, that solved that one. And
Remember back when if I rolled a natural one,
Lord of Bitterfrost.
20, you could beat my deception.
No, no, he's not going to do it yet. So, alright. And now it is now the Chained Esteem's turn. The Chained Esteem is going to bellow and push forward at half movement because it got crushed by one of the falling icebergs. 20 feet this direction.
What's going on?
So the dragon.
Dragon is smacking the Saurusworm.
Yeah, I need.
Whoa.
Yeah, careful, please. Edra, the Saurusworm, and is there anyone else?
Nope, just that one.
Looks like there's somebody underneath.
Is going to try to close the
It's
distance
Edra.
to Sparks.
Oh, so not only am I running away from a collapsing
You're
iceberg,
making a save
I'm running
here,
away
Phaedra?
from a dragon.
From a dragon, yes.
Awesome! I've got a football.
Sorry.
Saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw.
16.
16, failure. She is knocked prone
Okay.
and takes. Where's all my d6s? All my d6s were put away. That's why.
Okay, I'm having a total brain fart. Who's Edra?
My
The subordinate.
the shadow cry that swore fealty to me after I rescued him from the party.
Got it. Thank you. I was...
It's all good.
See, she's not the only one that gets to pick up pets. Just my pets happen to be living, breathing, thinking creatures that swear fealty to me.
You know, that's another T-search moment. I'm not the only one that can pick up pets.
Yeah.
The puppy is absolutely living, breathing, and intelligent enough to have sworn fealty to me. Thank you very much.
He's holding the puppy up at the scruff of its neck.
What puppy?
What puppy?
The
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 points of bludgeoning damage. As she quite literally gets hit by one of the paws. Doesn't get fully crushed by it, but, you know, being a big body as the dragon is. So, and also Sarsworn takes a dexterity saving throw.
And it's moving towards
Me.
Sparks.
I'm underneath the wing. Directly opposite
I
the
see
table.
you over there. I think, realistically speaking, I could almost just do
just blowing.
Yeah, that is perfectly fine. Any ice statues are breaking.
Running with the football! Running with the football!
I can't get any closer or I start running into this.
That's perfectly fine.
Just cataclysm. Dragon running after me, Glacier collapsing behind me,
Sorcerer?
running with a football.
Sorry, what?
Dexterity saving throw for Sarsworn.
I don't have the right dice. I don't know who he is anymore. 21.
21. You are fine. You don't take the damage.
Groovy.
You just get, you know, moved out of the way so it doesn't get, you know, smushed. And it is now going to start attacking.
Brought to you by Eminem.
Does it get its breath weapon? Oh no, I already had its breath weapon back. You know what? It's going to take a grapple bite check for the Sarsworn. Being a colossal creature, it can still do that with a huge creature. That's a 17 plus 16, so 17 plus 16, that's a 30, 17, 16, 7.
Is this for the Stars one?
Yeah, 30.
It hits.
Okay. The Sarsworn takes 21 points of piercing damage, halved, because it's not magical. So 10 points of piercing.
Right.
And 11 points of cold damage, and is grappled and is currently in the jaw of the dragon.
Love this music.
That helps if I write it to look like a number. Okay.
So you
Okay.
got, yeah, and is going to chuck it as it grabs it with its jaw. It's going to chuck it across the room. It's going to make a strength check. Oh yeah.
Am I rolling against it?
You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That likely does not have it. 11.
All right, going to throw him all the way over here.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, it's a colossal creature. Put him prone.
Sure.
And he takes... And this is non-magical damage, so it's going to be halved. No, he's a D8 smaller.
I think you just pissed it off.
He didn't like having a giant iceberg fall on him.
I'm just a football.
That's right.
I literally just picked you
Oh,
up.
that's right. You
Came out of the glacier.
Yeah, you're in his,
jumped
you're in
my
his
hand.
arms right
Wait
now.
a minute. With all my packs?
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
he's a juggernaut, so
Oh,
he can
all
take
right.
that.
Oh, that's true. All my packs are dragging on,
Sorry.
on the ground behind
Not a
me.
football. A rugby ball. Because you're a little bigger.
A rugby ball.
Well, yeah, but he's a juggernaut of
7,
elven
14
make
plus
now.
8, that's 22.
This is true.
24, 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's not lighter
to, 28.
I got it.
Yeah,
Still
my
just
brain
as
broke.
disgustingly overpowered, but
And I
Lighter.
believe it gets... Yep, one more attack. And after that, as it picks up the Sarsworn and throws it across the chamber,
Sorry,
hitting the
girl.
side. As it silently moans, it goes over and looks towards the running and gain that almost adrenaline of prey, chase. It's going to take
I mean,
a claw
any
attack.
chance that it wants to hit me instead?
No. We're chained up right now. It wants chase.
Point of interest. Because Sparks went from Dwarven make to Elven make, his theme song is no longer God of Damarung by Wagner, it's now Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies.
There you go.
I'm okay with this.
With this, it makes a claw attack. And subsequently, as being a colossal creature,
No more there.
no longer
Eccleston.
Yeah,
Eccleston.
Yeah.
Eccleston.
Eccleston. Yes.
Is his spirit animal now a guinea pig?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
It's
What?
still on a moped, though.
So,
Esley, whatever her name was. The giant snapping turtle on a moped
Nathan.
is now a guinea pig on a moped.
Wow.
does a 33 hit?
Oh my god.
Barely.
Oh!
I jacked my AC hot.
Yes, you did. But you went there. You're like, I'm gonna, and suddenly you're in the air.
I'm flying.
You're flying.
Football.
And so is
Eccleston.
Eccleston. So both of you are going to take
Eccleston
damage,
and
and they both
Eccleston.
need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, it's not Jewish. He's a halfling, I don't know.
Eccleston.
19.
19, failure. 5, 7. You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage, or slashing damage for the claw. You take 17 points of slashing damage. Halved.
Am I still raging?
You're still raging. You're halved. And you get flung. I need a directional die. What happened to my directional die?
17 halved,
Give me
right?
the die, please.
So basically 8 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you get flung into that purple crystal.
Oh, jeez.
That's gonna hurt. You know, I'm having flashbacks.
Just smack.
I'm having flashbacks to the fight of the bullets and the unbreakable
Taking 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Tarask egg
What was your dexterity saving throw, Eccleston?
when I got thrown into against the wall.
I didn't roll for.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Right.
Make that-
Can I see this?
Yes, you can.
I really didn't need it, but
Oh,
dexterity.
and you're prone.
Okay.
Yes. Dexterity saving throw, so it'd be a 20.
You're fine. So it's kind of ironic that. So both of you go flying. Dust still clearing from the various debris that are falling down, kicking up the snow flurries all over the place, causing a bit of a snow blindness in the meantime, which caused him to get hit. Wah! You go, hoo, 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 and immediately Sparks turns around with his back instinctually, with you in the front, and he goes and just slides to his butt, just reeling in pain.
Sorry.
You're still on your feet.
You didn't realize I have pots and pans back there.
Better me than you.
Now I just have pans.
Oh, we should run.
All the pots are now squashed.
We should run.
As you see,
Why aren't you running?
as you see the
I
dragon,
am running. My feet aren't touching the ground, asshole.
the draconic here, as she begins to breathe into the air.
I hope you all used your golden pills.
It hasn't done its own yet.
It stayed for 4 hours, so I had to call my doctor.
Those weren't suppositories, were they?
Oh,
For those that do speak Draconic, it's a little pleasure in life, but I will enjoy this.
Not as much as you're gonna say.
oh my
The
god.
last breath you take.
Okay.
Every breath.
At the end of her turn, the Lord of Bitterfrost is going to use his last legendary action to Snow Flurry.
I've been watching you.
What condition am I experiencing?
Grappled and restrained.
Thank you.
And your skin is burning from the
Yeah,
cold.
that I know.
Oh, great.
But the good news is you can now Misty Step at will.
So take his miniature off, please. And I would like everyone to roll perception checks. At disadvantage due to the debris that is currently being kicked up from all the fallen debris.
I don't see
is
shit.
that negated by the fact that I have true seeing?
No. This is just physically seeing.
Okay.
Actually, with advantage, because he's lit up.
Yeah.
We all get disadvantage?
I-
Or
No,
all
so
advantage?
it's just straight up now.
I put a glowing arrow
You
in.
put this glowing. I forgot about the glowing arrow.
Makes a
now,
difference.
There was a bit of a negating of damage because you were using bonus actions to attacks, but I went back in the video and took that off.
Okay. That's fine.
All right. Naturally. Oh, he rolls at disadvantage because he's lit up. Adorable. He
We're
had
about
a
to
plus
get our
14.
asses
So.
kicked.
I'll take the dragon.
Perceptions?
34. Wait, sorry, 39. I forgot about the bonus 5 for natural 20s.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So you rolled a
So, give me a
just straight
moment.
up roll, huh? Natural 20.
Yeah, so give me a moment.
Yeah, I don't see shit. I just
Yeah,
get smacked by a
you're
dragon.
busy right now.
Okay, so I had a 19, and then I rolled again, which doesn't count, which was a natural 20, but 19. It
19?
was a 9 plus 10.
Vanek's fishing in his spell components pack.
Okay.
I know I've got something.
The Sarasworn got 15 and I got 31.
31. Funny enough, both Nicholas and you just kind of turn your head one direction and seeing the glowing pile of snow that is currently.
Bitch, I know you're
Yeah,
tactic.
sorry, it was right there.
I don't know where the miniature went.
Yeah, where there's the miniature.
We can put him back.
Right there.
Put him back where he's at.
Okay.
Okay.
And you learn a little bit about the snow flurry. It's teleportation via snow.
Nice.
Yeah. So if there's no snow,
I don't remember which of his abilities I stole.
you stole the wisdom bonus to
that's
the
right.
damage. That
That's
one.
right.
Yeah.
Shall I remark to the DM that I actually have fire step wherever I'm going right now?
You need to remember that yourself, mate.
I know, but that means that there might not be snow around me for him.
Funny enough here, you passed a couple of situations where there was these fire pits all over the place.
Perfect.
They're actually not rolling fire. They're frozen in place. Like the fire itself froze in this domain.
Your fire
It's
has
so
no
cold
bearing
here
here.
that hydrogen freezes, which means flame freezes.
This domain is supernatural in its freezing capability. Now, if you're here long enough in time, you probably would start melting some snow. But just running across it,
Do
not
that.
so much.
And of course, even if you do your normal science thing today,
I know.
you're
But
absolutely
this-
right.
I'm
You
bringing-
throw a blowtorch to an ice square block of ice. And it
Fuck
does
you,
nothing.
frozen fire is cool.
Yeah. It is. That is cool. That's
Okay.
scary cool. That's fucking scary cool.
Edva, it is her turn.
Or scary cold.
I believe she's going to attack this dragon. She's going to get unprone.
Okay, easy enough. Half
I've got
a
a
moon
dragon
up, and she's already under the
Yeah,
beast.
she's actually. I believe she was attacking it with advantage previously, but I don't remember if that was because of
Uh,
the Sarasworn or.
I think that was because of other situations,
Okay,
but I don't
sure.
remember anything yet. What was your spell that you cast that caused like saving throws to be advantage or whatever? From her? No.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much anyone on the board gets either advantage or disadvantage depending on what they want to do.
Would you like to define that?
Actually, I think, and I'm trying to be fair here, I think that round has already lapsed, and I don't think it exists.
Oh, it's only one round.
It's only one round.
Okay, yeah, then that's completely done. And how long does coffee last, by the way?
4 hours.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, we're good.
Up to
It was a D4 plus 1 hours.
Wow,
And I
that
got
was good coffee.
4, you got 2.
I got 2.
And you got 2.
I got 2, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone
It's
express
fun.
it.
Most of the table rolled one, but you still get 2 hours.
I
of
actually,
bonus action.
she still had Blade Ward up,
Oh,
so when the dragon pushed her out of the way, it should have taken the damage from that.
doesn't Blade Ward take half damage?
Make strength
I have
saving.
my sheet in front. I don't have her spells written down, but
I will.
because the whole idea of it was she was in its square basically, so it was
help,
going to
but I
take
got a dragon.
damage.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, she was paralyzed.
I have something that can get in the way of your dragon, but
It's going to come after me. I take it.
But she's not paralyzed anymore unless
up.
Blade Ward is a
Go there.
reaction now.
that's
No,
all
it's
it's gonna
not.
do.
Works for me.
Fine, that's alright. She's going to attack.
As long as I'm
Okay.
between, as long as the dragon's between me and it, it'll work.
She also has second wind, so if you want
I
to
mean,
do
you
that.
just want to not be near the dragon. That's all. 'Cause if it's near the dragon, then its area of effect
Yeah,
stuff.
we'll do that too. Because she gets 2 bonus actions.
True, yeah, you know.
Probably recommend
Coffee,
you
coffee,
don't
I'll get back
be
9
near
hit
the
points.
dragon.
Yeah, there you go.
And then she's going to attack twice.
This epic battle was brought to you by Espresso. It's caffeine and it tastes like dog shit.
Is it 20 hit?
Caffeine.
20 to hit.
We're in a mystical world. It's a different thing.
hot chocolate?
Caffeine.
Caffeine. I like it.
No, it does not.
Does a 21 hit?
It does not.
Okay, so
And she
she
comes
misses
around after getting eyes in her snow and trying to get her situated. She swings once, wham! Hits a side of the leg and swings again and tries to go under the belly and try to pierce the hard underbelly of the dragon, where dragons are usually a lot more, susceptible to the strikes. But there's a thick layer of ice that seems to be just permafrost across its body, and it just glances off with sparks.
It's your turn.
The good news is if she dies, I don't have to pay her. Well, I wasn't prepared.
The Yeti over there is going to stand up.
Oh yeah, the Yeti.
He was alive.
Forgot about him.
Oh, yes.
He's going to make a perception check to see if he sees anything in that currently snow. Natural 1. He's currently just getting up with piercing blue eyes, just and just starts doing Yeti speech, essentially.
Speaking Yiddish.
Yiddish.
The Yiddish people shall remember this.
Yeti-ish Yiddish.
It's immune to
Oh boy.
Oh, right. So he's fine. But, well, I mean, he's still across.
Right. But
Because he's
very
always,
important for what's going on.
Very much like a snake going prone. It's,
Yeah. It doesn't matter if you fall over, if you always slither.
Who?
The Saurus one. He was not prone, but he is immune to prone because he is a creepy motherfucker who crawls at you.
the Lord of Bitter Frost.
This is the torso with arms, isn't it?
Essentially.
Yeah. It's like got two stubby little vestigial legs down there, just kind of going through the motions.
I can make this work.
Bailey just walks on his hands.
He's all upper body. He's all upper body.
He skipped leg day.
Yeah, he definitely skipped like
For
that.
Permanently.
eternity.
He's permanently skipping leg day.
Looking up spell, one moment.
Pum, pum, pum. So,
Run, pum, pum, pum.
Run, run,
Ha-ha!
Shall
Oh, that's good news.
I
Okay,
murder
cool.
him?
Cool.
Rum, pum, pum, pum.
Use his head as a bin for.
Or I could just shoot him. Rum, pum, pum.
this will probably post in February.
Oh.
Rum, pum, pum. Rum, pum, pum. Rum, pum, pum.
And then roll segue directly into Doom music.
No, he's not going to do that.
Dun-dun, dun-dun.
Who's turning around with his head?
Ah, that's
Yes,
what
I
he's
know.
gonna
Are we
do.
on the Saurus
He's
one?
researching a spell,
No, I'm
and
yeah.
If I can take that off.
Like it was just Edra.
So- I'd like to take a moment here to share. We have a table cam, which is covers. We have a map so big we added a 6th camera.
Head in the way?
No.
Very good.
surprisingly,
so
no.
this is our table
Usually,
cam.
yes.
It covers the entire table. As you can see, literally this map is folding over. And if you're probably wondering what is used for snow, it is actually table salt. Lots and lots of it. Now, don't share the brand. But yeah, there you
Yeah,
A whole
he's
bunch of
gonna do
salt. Plain salt.
I need a 40-foot... Wait, hold on. I need a 40-foot radius.
40 foot
Jesus, Marion, Joseph.
radius.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna need the big
Yeah,
boys for
yeah.
that.
Oh boy.
We never take those ones out.
Yeah, we need the big boys.
Oh,
This,
no.
and we
Now, I
actually
don't have a...
Assume map.
Here is a 40-foot radius.
Oh, I do have... I impressed
That
myself.
is actually, I can use this, just I don't like to.
Didn't you use that for force wall or something? Wall of force?
So, among other things, yeah.
I need
Like
Nickwiz.
pixies alone.
everyone except
Half
me.
the pixies are on top, half are underneath. Just a heads up.
Literally.
So I need Nickwiz, Pixies, Vedic, and Quinn
Yep.
to make a... I believe it's a dexterity saving throw. Let me double check.
Is it a spell? What is it?
It is, and he comes out of the... But you don't see him right now.
I don't care. I have resistances.
Oh, fair enough. Dexterity saving throw. So, Quinn,
21.
21?
Is it a spell? I need to know that.
It is a spell. 21 just succeeds.
Is it an enchantment
yeah.
effect?
It is not an enchantment effect. Vedic? And I believe your pixies are probably going to fucking die.
One
Dex
of them
save?
will. The second one probably made it. Third one failed, and the fourth one made it.
Okay.
Based on...
Keep that in mind.
Because it was dexterity saving throws. They're all dex.
Yes.
So...
And so 21 or higher?
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, I need to look at what their actual thing is, because I got 14 on the die that one I thought probably failed, but they might
even
have
if they
plus.
succeed, they're probably not going to survive it.
Oh, true.
20.
Failure.
It's like 40 points of damage.
Well, that's comforting, because at disadvantage, 21.
21.
Whoa.
17 and an
grappled
18.
and restrained. Hold on.
Somehow you managed
A
to roll
restrained
out the way.
creature's speed becomes 0 and can't benefit if having a bonus of speed. Attack rolls against the creature. Creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throw. Roll one more time.
I did. I rolled
Oh.
a 17 and an 18.
Okay.
I said at disadvantage I roll.
I'm sorry.
Fucking
Okay.
listen, sir.
I'm sorry. There's a lot of levers back here.
He's got a lot to keep track of.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only got 14 NPCs and a dragon and a big bad evil.
I would like to
17
point
levers.
out that's his choice, literally.
17 levers, 300 buttons, all of them do something, and none of them are labeled.
Pixies have advantage.
Again,
That is true.
his
Roll with
choice.
advantage.
Yeah, so the one they got a natural
That is
one.
true. And he's got
Not a natural 20.
two
So
string
they all
decks.
succeeded, but I'm pretty sure it's going to kill me.
I don't think that's going to help him.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get my
I would
dice
like to
roller
not
out.
die.
You
He's
get one more
got,
dice.
let's see, he's got back there a PC or a laptop, stream decks. I've got a
So,
stream deck.
Those that succeeded, those that failed take 43 points of cold damage. This cold damage bypasses his immunities and resistances. If you're
Okay.
immune, you get half. If you're resistance, you get full.
What was the number?
Fuck me!
43 points of cold damage.
Wait
As
a
in-
minute. It counteracts?
Can they counterspell?
Do the pixies see it?
I would assume so.
Make a perception check for half your pixies on top.
Plus their perception is plus 14.
Okay. So
Natural 20.
So yes.
I get 4 attempts to counterspell it. 'cause
Okay. So as the loaded bit of frog comes up and shoots 3 arrows, they all part in 3 separate directions. It looks like they're going to hit in a single
The
point.
fairies go, we've seen this
And
shit.
all the fairies on top of that just scream simultaneously.
They all have dispel magic once a day. It's
Yes,
no.
the Dispel Magic is different than Counterspell. Do they have Counterspell?
Oh, I thought you could use
Counterspell,
No,
because
you can't
Dispel
use-
Magic is action. Counterspell is reaction.
Oh, never
wait a
mind.
minute. Reaction. That's ringing a
Technically,
bell.
I could. Or you
And
could.
it's-
I failed the perception
You
roll. I
failed-
got it, but I can
You
fail the
failed.
perception.
This is why it was
But
important.
it's him?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's you and me.
I can totally do it.
Yeah, and you can.
Are you in range?
Roll a d20.
Yes.
Yes, he totally.
As you begin
I am the
casting.
closest person to him.
See,
Okay.
I could, but I need my reaction for something I'm going to do
Oh,
later.
what level?
Same.
I'm
He's
going
a
to make
dickhead.
plus someone to save or die.
I'm gonna kill the dragon.
Oh, I was going to do that too.
Okay, good. You can. I'm going to run away from this
Race
thing.
you.
I'm done.
But
Alright,
is
someone
it a
remind me
roll?
how upcasting counterspell works.
You use a higher level spell slot. You add
So-
a bonus.
So
If you count, if it starts at like what? Counterspell's 4. 3.
Yes.
Okay, so anything 3 or low, you automatically succeed. 4 or low, you automatically succeed. 5 or lower, you automatically succeed. If it is above that, you have to roll for it.
and it's a d20 plus your casting modifier, so you would be
Charisma.
your charisma.
Okay.
So sometimes it's not worth it to upcast.
Right. But if I were to upcast it at 6,
Then it would be
That's gonna
6th level or lower.
6th level or lower is immediately dispelled.
And it's a higher DC if you roll.
and he is an archfey?
He is a lord.
Okay.
So what level of
Using
spell do you
your
think?
Hey,
And
you
that's
knowledge.
what I'm thinking.
I can't tell her.
As-
I know, but I can't
Here's
tell.
the
Yeah.
scan side. And so Nikwis uses her Fey knowledge to identify what.
No, this is
Can
reactionary.
I do it? But I know him. Is there anything that would tickle in my brain You can say no, but
I'm gonna say no while you're bound, chained, and
totally, that's fair.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I have 2 of them and I haven't used it yet, so I'm gonna cast it at 6th level.
6th level, immediately as it's about to collide at the last seconds where you know immediately something's about to happen. Something.
Bennett's still digging in his bag going, guys, hang on, I've got something for
Yeah,
this.
and with the Bennett
Shrimping pixies up there going, oh my god!
Shut up!
What's going on? And then the smoke that is burning off of my skin with the acrid cold iron forms into an arrow and shoots through whatever the fuck that he was gonna do. And you just, if anyone within like a 40-foot radius hears me go, dickhead!
And immediately the ice shards that were about to collide at the center dissipate, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as the binds brighten up with rune magic and your body begins to burn.
I thought that didn't happen until my turn.
Every time you cast.
Ooh. Well, at least it's not
I'm going
based
to...
off of what
no,
the
wait,
level
it's
you
a
cast. 'cause that-
saving throw, so I
I-
can't reroll it,
I-
correct? Okay. Then that's a 8 plus 9.
17.
That.
You succeed, so you take half of 66 points of necrotic.
What the ever-loving shit?
I'm really glad we canceled that other damage. So that's
Alright, I
33?
just changed what I was gonna do.
That's okay, I got it.
So that's 30. The number, you guys.
33.
Thank you.
33.
Thank you. 9. Okay.
You cast
I'm
a high
not
level spell.
dead!
But it's getting close.
And she's burning every time.
Now that you
Every time I
have
cast.
felt this damage, you're a smart enough individual. You took a d10 point of damage for every
Level of the spell.
level of the spell.
Ow.
Wait, I have to get
Well,
66
yeah,
on
hold on.
60-10.
Let's do that again.
Were you still? Did you still have all
I
of
think
the
I
other
had
dice
the
in
other
there?
one. My bad. Uh-oh. I was just
Thank
doing
you,
the math
Kevin.
too. I'm like,
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
Guys, am I gonna have to do subtraction and then addition? Is that what's happening right now?
you take half of 37 points of.
Okay,
I
that's
don't
okay.
know what I was
I was wondering why that was so high. I'm like,
That is literally half of what you just took.
yeah.
You just
I
took
don't know what I am.
33, now you're taking 15 instead. 16 instead.
18.
So just add.
So I'm subtracting.
So you're
Well,
adding.
she, no,
No, I'm
she took off 33. We need to
I
give
already
her
did.
back.
I already did the damage. I'm healing
she's
this.
going to.
You're
You're healing
back.
18.
I'm
Back
healing
in.
18.
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yes.
My
She
apologies,
just wanted
everyone.
to pull it back in.
My bad.
Math is hard.
I am
You
not
know,
a math
hey,
person
Hey, having
at all.
sat in that chair between all the switches, the little like reader boards, the built-in Sibian to the chair, it's very distracting.
It really is. But you know, it's how I roll. Anyway.
The what?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Yes. Thank you.
Ask your wife. She knows.
So the Lord of Frost, after doing that, looks back towards. A little annoyed, though. He
Throw
just.
something at him. It's fine.
He looks. The Lord of Frost.
Sure.
After having dispelled, but as you scream a little bit internally from the pain as your body literally is being unmade by Fey nature, he just looks at you and goes, maybe if I start taking it out on the very thing I want.
Out of character,
Please
you
don't
shouldn't
take
whip
it
it out non-consensually.
Yeah, go ahead, take that
And you
one.
look
Cut it
over
off.
towards the icicle wall that is the terrace.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do
You
what I was
want to
gonna
be
do.
a god. The knowledge you seek is in that one. And he points towards a certain golden kobold on a ship. He is your target!
Wait, what?
He knows how the ritual seeding. Go catch him. if you
Ritual
want to be
seeding.
God.
I've never referred to it as that before.
This being, and you feel the full weight of a supremely powerful, pissed off.
You should know, I've spent 900 years planning your death. Bring it.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh yeah,
Just
then
for
it's gonna be
funny,
intimidating.
Yeah.
900 years.
Can I use my bonus action for the round to give him advantage on his intimidate check?
I don't need it.
Okay.
Not 20?
26. So with a +1 modifier, bitches!
Vedic, with the buildup of everything collapsing around you.
I have spent 900 years planning your death. Bring it.
And you hear almost like almost like jostling of colliding boulders rubbing against each other that it simulates laughter. This shall be enjoyment. I come for you, golden dragon. I will not consume you with my light. Let it be known. And the ice breaks apart in 1,000 pieces, and another, and everything shakes around you. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw as icicles start to fall.
I'm flying.
I'm embedded in a crystal.
They're falling, yeah.
Okay, I thought they were like knocking us down.
No, this is icicle from the ceiling being jostled loose.
Edra is under the dragon, so
She's fine.
Okay.
I'm at disadvantage.
Don't forget that the dragon is
Why?
taken.
Oh, yeah.
I'm prone. I'm at disadvantage too.
This is the problem. This is the problem of wearing all these packs. I can't move for shit.
23.
17.
Succeed. 17. Failure.
What's my plus?
Oh no, sorry. This is the you succeed.
This is an environmental effect.
Environmental.
Not the actual Lord of Bitter Frost.
At disadvantage, I got a 17.
You succeed.
Yeah, my 20 was so pretty.
No, okay.
7.
You fail. You just look up and go.
I'm getting too
The Grief Sorrowsworn also passes. He got a 25.
So he doesn't take damage.
26.
And
Yeah, good.
and I. What are you saying shit about? Oh fuck! 14.
14. You
You
fail.
get advantage.
I get advantage.
Yeah, you can see this.
On any saving throw against
14.
an effect you can
14?
see, you get
14
advantage.
at advantage, fucker.
well.
I'm a little teeny halfling that used to be a giant turtle, and I have
So-
a very low dex.
5, 6, 7, 8.
What, you
8
put-
points of cold piercing damage. So, sorry, for the piercing, 3 points of piercing, half to 1. And then 5 points of cold damage.
You can tell he has low charisma because he didn't just blame the fact that he was on the dude's back who got
5,
hit.
6,
You
7,
said
eight.
5 points of cold or 6?
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
Like-
5.
Thank you.
It's definitely your fault.
10
not
points of
his.
cold piercing.
Okay.
And, area effect stuff, it adds nickels and diamonds.
Area effect stuff is the stuff that kills me. It's
Yep.
the
And
direct
the
stuff
Lord
that
of
kills
Bitter
me.
Frost is going to move.
Oh, I had his minion.
How does he get
It's
moving?
It's right
rendered
there.
Okay, he moves where?
Is it his turn?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
it's a
gonna
legendary
move-
thing.
Yeah, but I thought, okay.
No, it's his turn right now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the last thing he did was a legendary.
He's going to move 80 feet over here.
There's a 90.
It's about
It's
right
God
there.
promise he can move that far.
Yeah, it's about there.
Put him behind the tree.
Behind the tree.
Yes.
I still have advantage to hit him.
Well, put him in if possible. If
I
possible.
still have advantage to hit him
Sharpshooter.
because I have sharpshooter, and unless he's got total cover.
Nope. Yeah, he's trying, but with your light thing, it's making it difficult for him. And it's weird. As you now, all of you see a full vision of him running. As he runs, it's almost like a running / skater ice position that he's taking.
I'm picturing a hockey.
Oh,
Does that
yes,
make
very
it
much
that-
like hockey. As he just, but much more elegant.
This is going to be very stupid, and it's going to work.
It is now Aranita. Aaronette, yeah.
She likes to be in the shadows.
She was somewhere over here. Is that her?
That is Aranita.
Yeah, she's standing up.
Is she gonna mess with the Yeti?
She got a Yeti in front of her.
She would not. She would
No.
prioritize the oh fuck.
Yeah, but she's also going to
going
take a perception check for being in the area of collapsing pillars.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense.
Natural 13. She has an understanding of like that thing is going to be a problem. Points to the other, and
Oh, no, it's-
but is going to start moving this direction in a half movement. So 20 feet. Bonus action dash. 40 feet.
Out there.
Yeah, and
Shoot the fucker.
yeah, she's gonna take out a hand crossbow and go, oh! And literally just looks over, is about to call out towards you, and just goes, oh. And pulls out the hand crossbow and shoots.
Don't forget advantage.
What advantage?
Because he's glowing. That's
Oh,
specifically
right.
what that does.
It's basically a
my
localized fairy fire.
It is effectively fairy fire with no save.
Good call out with that. That brings it from a 2 to a 13 plus her abilities.
Next one goes to the dragon.
Plus 9, so that's going to be a 9 plus 13, 21. I don't think that hits, actually. Nope. As she takes a pot shot from after her current situation, it's about to hit him, but the arrow just dissipates into snow in mid-transition. And she's going to stand there because she moved her entire movement and just go, fuck! Vedic, it is your turn.
Okay. Vedic is going to take his stick. Finally, aha!
It was in the wrong pocket.
It was in the wrong pocket the whole time. It's a bit.
Check your other boot.
Gwen, Nicholas,
Now, when I said check your boot, I actually meant check
Him than
both
me?
boots, but it occurs to me that you would not have thought of that, so check your other boot.
And he holds up a giant, shiny golden scale, and goes, taps it with the staff. I'm going to cast Aspect of the Dragon.
Aspect of the dragon.
So let me just shorthand this.
Don't fuck up my airship.
There you go.
There's now a small
As you
dragon.
hear the creaking of the wood around you, taking on the new weight
All
of
the
your form.
pixies.
So hang on.
And at
I
least
can
one
fly.
of them, oh, Captain, my Captain!
Yeah.
That's the one with the captain's hat. That has 2 holes cut out in the captain's hat because there's only 2 legs on the bottom.
Yeah. That's Bob.
Yeah, that's Bob.
All right, and Vedic takes and begins this now slightly miniaturized golden dragon begins soaring through the skies and in draconic screams, "All your mothers! I'm back, bitches! I'm back!"
But its voice still comes out like 2 octaves too high.
No, roll a general charisma check
Oh God!
just to see how attention grabbing you are.
I know
That's
some
that's
issues
the
with
idea.
size.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
The size difference is absurd.
general charisma.
Yes.
That is in fact what she said.
Okay, I do get advantage on these. I rolled a 1 and a 20, so that's still 26.
There you go. So, still not its turn. You know the chain to steam. Breathing in just holds it in as the billowing of ice
Aim up here.
looks over, almost with the draconic puckered lips of like, and looks towards you, and the eyes bulge from just a presence of a golden gray. What does your golden
You
dragon
kicking
look
your
like?
feet in the air?
Yes, I'm gonna say. So even though this is a magical form, and you can tell there's a little bit of shimmer of a magical presence, this is not a true dragon presence, but it is a solid recreation and very good eye-catching. Describe how your dragon looks.
He's a resplendent golden dragon. He looks like an ancient, the most ancient wizened of gold dragons in just slightly miniature. Like 2-to-1 scale. Just a little bit smaller than you're like,
Wash your mom on it. Wash your mom on it.
On the dryer too long.
It makes sense if you had no size reference. But we have size reference, so it doesn't make sense.
Great for movies. Real life.
Great, it makes sense if it's seen from a very
Quinn, it is
far
your turn.
away.
that's my action.
It is a good action. You got it off the basically
I get-
execution panel here over here.
So
I can't do a whole lot with him. Okay,
this
can I
miniature is
throw a
pretty
cantrip?
cool. Is this miniature a
RPG elements,
RPG
everyone.
elements one?
He
Wow.
does-
I've been waiting a really long time to use that. I think it's gorgeous.
It's so amazing.
I pointed that out to him on once
The
upon a
wings
time. I
look
didn't
like
think you were going
leather.
to get it.
The
I was
wings
just like,
look
hey, take a
leather.
look.
It's crazy.
Ah, so you are aware of his impulse control.
Oh, I'm aware of it, but at the same time,
I'm
I'm just
aware of
like,
it. There's
you
a little
know.
glob of man butter right here.
Quinn, it's your turn.
Hang on. I might have a bonus spell. I might have an ability.
Wow.
He was right. I do have bonus actions.
I think I may be gay now.
Tinkering spell casting.
Joke I'm not gonna make.
You're on camera. You're on camera, man.
Bonus action. Seven, spy, Misty Step, tank,
Ready.
Tasha's otherworldly guys. It's a bonus action. That's
No,
what.
it's my-
Oh! as a bonus action, I love this. I can let out a draconic cry. Cry at enemies within. Yeah, well, sort of. It's sort of a scream. I can use this 5 times for long rest, but until the start of my next turn, you and your allies have advantage against attack rolls for enemies that could hear you.
You can give everybody a
Nice! So I think that whole thing of I'm back.
I'm back!
Everyone is just out.
I think that whole thing was
Breeds a
that.
little mass confusion. What the fuck is he? Ow!
Quinn, it is your turn with your pixies that are still screaming to high heaven.
The 4 pixies that are on the deck of the ship
Okay.
are going to each cast Dispel Magic on the binds binding her.
Okay.
Oh,
It is a magical item.
I get that.
Let me go to
no,
the
it's
magic.
magical item versus a magic
Versus
spell
magic creatures.
or
One
magic
could
spell.
hope that it will do
That
something.
one of,
It will definitely do
it'll
something,
cut down
even
the
if by-
burn, if it'll get you out of that, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But
Even
Even
if,
if it just like makes one little link a little weaker, so it's like
yeah,
DC
and
16.
I will tell you right off the bat,
Sneaky.
it's not just going to make the chains go blah.
I get that.
Yeah.
But if we can make them stop burning her, or make the magic runes knock those out,
Okay. So I'll give you the option. Are you trying to suppress the magic that is currently harming her when she's
Yes.
casting? Then we'll keep it to that.
that's well. I get 4.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
So
So my goals
we're
are
going to roll Arcana, D20 plus their spell casting modifier.
That's shitty.
Okay, so we'll take all 4 of them to do this.
Okay.
Because they're all 4. They're brute forcing it.
Yeah.
They don't really know what they're doing. They're just like, magic! And,
Magic no bad.
so I will say, with them doing that, you have advantage on the next time you cast a spell while bound to the chains.
I
It
see
doesn't
this.
suppress
I see
the
this.
burning effect.
It doesn't suppress it, not with that kind of roll,
Okay.
but it will give her advantage on the Constitution saving throw. And I will add to it, if she succeeds on the Constitution saving throw, it will be no damage
Okay.
versus half damage
Awesome.
for
I-
once.
I see these metal chain ball things going every time she's casting. It's like
It's like a titan.
Yeah, and okay, a good way to imagine what these are. It was a ball of chains that expanded out and grappled the entire body. Doctor Strange, when he took that metal weird thing and threw it on the guy, and just
Is she in that really ridiculous pose too?
no, she's not in that ridiculous pose. She's more just bound up right now.
Okay.
That's also trying to further tighten around her body.
Okay. Now my actions is going to be arrows at fucking McFuckface.
There's so
Okay.
many options. Who do you mean?
The Lord of Bitter Frost.
A little bit of
or a
frost.
bit of fuck face.
The former, the soon to be former Phaelin. Okay, so. Okay, so 15 plus 9 is 24.
Hits.
Okay, that was the first one. Second one. Gotta love rolling 3 times for advantage. There's the 20.
All natural 20?
Yep.
And you're not using your bonus action to attack, right?
No, I'm not
Okay.
using my bonus action to attack.
Just making sure, my man.
So 1 hit, one crit.
Okay.
Ooh, there's a lot of 8s here.
He's going to use his reaction to shield.
Okay.
So that brings it up to a 30 if the first one can still hit.
Those are all action.
15 plus 9. No, that one. That was 29.
So one goes through, but that's natural 20 for you.
Yeah.
So roll damage for the natural 20. He's an asshole,
6, 7, and then psychic strikes.
Which is also doubled.
13.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'm at 22, 27, plus 17, it's 34.
34. And this will be the third arrow in his body, by the way, apart from the light arrow.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the barb, the extra damage
Yeah.
from the barb. It's 4 more. So 38. Let me make sure I'm putting everything in there. Got psychic strikes.
You're up on deck on Iniquus, but there might be a legendary action. Heads up.
He's a favorite enemy. Does that apply extra to damage too?
Faye? Yeah. Well, that was an optional feature that I gave you for an option, but you didn't accept that. I'll allow it.
Hold on a second.
Because you would add another D6 on it. Because in my opinion, favorite enemy. You
And
should,
my wisdom modifier, so
and
5 more.
So what was that total?
38, 43.
43.
Yeah.
One arrow. Whoosh!
Yeah.
Where are you on the table?
I'm over there. I'm flying over there. Raining arrows.
And he
at
has
this guy.
sharpshooter, so he's able to curve
Oh, you're
that
flying way
sucker.
over there. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Right. Okay. You are. Right
When I'm
there.
getting out of the bonds, am I doing that by breaking them? With that
The
strength
only way to
saving
get
throw?
out is to break.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And I'm going to-
theoretically. Oh,
Sorry, and I'm going to use one of my bonus actions
Okay.
to cast, to use unsettling words
Okay.
and subtract a D. I think are they D10s now?
I think they're D10s
A
now.
D10 from the next saving throw he makes.
Remember that? And how would you like to unsettle him? As he, as one of the two arrows, as you sold a little bit of from the other person that shot the range, and it dissipated into nothing but snow flurry.
Yeah.
You used both at the same time, so that one of them would turn into snow, as the other one was able to get through.
All right, as so arrow goes in the snow, arrow hits him, and I'll be like, now it sounds like you and Nicholas have done this before, but you know what wasn't there the last 1,000 times? Me, motherfucker.
Bravo. Golf clap.
So, when he makes his next saving throw, he's going to subtract a D10 from it.
Understood.
And as another bonus action,
Because you got
I'll
coffee.
get 2, Nicholas will add a D10. You have inspiration.
okay.
So next time you need it, you roll an extra D10 and add it.
And
Is
how would you
that
like to
for-
inspire her?
Saving throws or
Whatever you want.
Jesus Christ, you're a beautiful man.
and it's like, last time the few times I wasn't here, motherfucker. Nicholas, let's fuck this guy up and get out of here.
She hulks out.
You see a little bit of shadow energy seem to collect to her body with the fade pixies. Magic, 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 magic!
All right, real quick. I want that to be what you imagine is going on while you're facing forward, and there's just smoke coming off my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, light sizzling of fish on a barbecue.
The only one hot area
Misty,
in
snap your
this,
ass out
in
of that
this
shit.
domain.
Let's go.
If I remember correctly, he said it goes with me for any teleporting.
Well,
Yeah, we were just talking about it.
we suppressed that, didn't we?
That's why I asked, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
I wanted to suppress the extra magic on it. I was like, okay, it blinds you, great. Let's knock it.
Pixies are not the most intelligent.
No,
of
they're
folk.
really not. And
No.
I'm not abusing the fact that I have 16 pixies.
And I'm keeping that in mind. All right?
16.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like 16
That's why
hit
it's
dice worth
fine
of
to
dispel
shit.
magic.
Okay.
It is 16 hit points.
I'm still planning. They
16
can do their thing. Because I have to break them. If I were to cast Hex on the bonds, because it doesn't have to be a creature,
Okay.
would that lower the DC?
I think it would definitely.
Okay, cool.
Because hexing and stuff like that, I like that.
Okay.
I'm malleable with spells, alright? Get over it,
Use
internet.
magic.
I'm trying so hard.
Alright, so, but before you're able to do that, he's going to perform a legendary action.
Yes.
He should have taken 2 points of damage on his turn.
Oh, yes. Oh, my. Oh, no.
Because he's still got barbs in him.
Yeah,
It's
he
gonna be a
did.
3 next time.
He falls over dead.
You suck again! You know what's gonna happen is we're gonna get to like the turn where he's like just about dead, and then he's gonna throw some cosmic world altering magic at us that like 2 of us will still be conscious, and I'm like, and he takes 4 points of damage from the arrow, so he'll be like, and he fucking dies.
I
Talk about
personally
blowing the
would
load.
consider that a success.
Yeah.
Talk about blowing your load.
Anyone you can fly away from, right?
Oh, no. Like,
Teleport.
it could be you and him are the only ones with even like 2 hit points. I'm dead in a puddle. If he dies, I'm happy. That is my success condition.
Don't look at me, I have
Okay.
200 hit points now. Must be nice.
What is the distance between him and the dragon?
Minimal.
Not a lot.
Well,
60 feet.
the dragon
Less
is
than.
Here,
60
here's
feet
30.
up.
Because
Here's
here's
30.
60.
The dragon is 60 feet up.
Is it 40 feet?
No,
Oh, it's way more than 40 feet.
that's about
That's
60
30 right
That's
there.
30. That's
It's about
that's
50 or 60.
feet.
Okay, for
50.
one legendary action, he's just going to move right here.
right underneath the dragon.
Oh, I wish I could piss on command.
You have that bonus section.
Don't piss in this domain, it's going to freeze solid.
Yeah, then he gets hit with an ice piss javelin.
After he breaks it off,
Worth it.
See, this is why you do a clean start when
so-
you're peeing on someone in a nice dimension.
Yes,
That way
so-
it's just a little.
it is now your turn. So, as the Lord of Better seems to be moving with the tank.
For the record,
Oh, please! Get
Airlines.
together! I have a breath weapon!
Alright.
for the record, airlines used to just evacuate the toilets
Oh, I
out of
know.
the airline, and
What do
there's
you think skyships do?
in history there is a person killed by a javelin of frozen pea from an airplane. It's a legit thing. It
The
happened.
more you know.
It happened in Cornwall, England, of all places.
So I did the McDonald's.
You
sign.
did.
I
The
just-
most
I did.
interesting thing to ever happen in Cornwall.
It is
All right.
Nicholas's turn. Shut the fuck up.
Is the Sorrow Sworn on my turn?
No, the Sarsworn is on its own turn.
Okay, cool.
Everybody needs
Good,
that.
because I didn't think about what he's gonna do. Alright.
So, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a bonus action to hex the bonds.
Okay, going to roll a d20 plus your charisma modifier to see how much it does.
Okay. And that is a first level spell for whatever damage
Yes.
with the.
It's going to lower the attempt to lower the DC
Yeah.
in order to break.
Wait, what am I rolling? Sorry.
A d20 plus your charisma modifier.
Okay.
And see how effective.
D20.
Does she get her proficiency to that?
No, this is like the
Well,
spell
that's
magic
a
encounter.
20
Okay.
plus 6. So.
20 plus 6, 26. All right. I'm going to roll d10. That's a 10.
Is it a natural 20? No.
Yes.
So you hear the creaking of metal. You feel things starting to bind and turn, and you're casting the.
That wasn't a skill check, right? Like it doesn't have the +5.
It was technically a skill check.
Oh, okay. Then that's a 31.
Oh shit! Okay.
Like I rolled a natural 20.
You feel the binds loosen and become malleable as they begin to heat up your body once again. Going to make a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Constitution with advantage.
Well, thank fuck for the advantage. Oh, that's a 1.
That's an 18 plus 8.
You succeed and take no damage.
Yay!
Because
Thank
of the
you,
pixies
Quinn.
going magic.
Was that was Quinn. Thank you, Quinn. There's a lot of people helping me right now. I'm not used to keeping track.
You hear a couple of pixies. Hey!
You're not used to having help. Sorry, you're not used to having actual
You feel
That's my help.
the metal bind in a way that it is almost about to fall off just from that single casting. Because natural 20s.
I would like to try to break it, please.
Going to make a strength check.
Add a d10 if you want.
And
There's your...
be mindful, as soon as you try, this is your one try. Now, other creatures can try, but this will be your one try for the next 24 hours.
Do I have to declare the D10 when I do it, or
I don't think so.
And then this is a skill check.
This is a skill
Strength
check. Strength check, if you're proficient in it.
Okay, well that's a 16, and I'm going to add the 10. That's the wrong. No, I'm not mixing sets. Okay, so that's 18, and my strength. Like it's just straight strength. It's not.
Straight strength.
Okay.
This is why this thing is so nasty.
Then it's a 17.
17. With a minus 10 on the DC, because of your very uniquely cast hex, it brings it from a 20 to a 10.
Does it
And
fall
very
off?
much from your joke, Quinn, you just see Nicholas take her. How would you like to break free of these bonds?
It's essentially gonna be like I'm there, and he's all inspiring, and you're being you, and the dragon's doing things.
Trying to piss on command.
The little Peter's still going.
And
And I've just, like,
this,
this
buddy,
is
come
200
on.
fucking times, and I forgot he was gonna do this, and the goddamn chaos of it all. And like the shadow energy kind of does the thing that happens in like every X-Men movie where the hair lifts. And
Nice.
I kind of like raise off, and I just the
Flatten
creepy
the hair.
skeletal shrink, and the chains just drop down.
Sparking and sizzling still from the black.
Oh, you fuck now, bitches!
Who am I shooting? The dragon? Get
Is that the end of your turn?
No.
Okay, you still have movement and a second bonus action.
Get Bifro.
Still have movement and I get to redirect the hex.
Okay.
Yes, because
When
technically
do I
they
use
got
the cold action?
Yes. So
No, it's still a bunch of
what's
cold
the-
iron. So be
Sure. But 90 feet, so it can go on him. So motherfucker's hexed.
As you just kind of look back and just, he just kind of looks at you like, the hell?
Don't forget about bonus actions.
Yep. I still have my that.
Wait, bonus action dash, bonus action dash.
Yes.
And okay, I'm going. If you'll let me, what I would like to do is kind of take the edge of my
Touching the cable.
my big flowy cloak thing and scoop up the chains and face step
I'm at 80%.
that way
Okay,
to just
I'll
kind of
say-
drop them out. Like
just-
me above him, the manacles of cold iron dropping onto his head. I'm willing to take the fall damage for it to land on him.
Okay, so here's the thing. You've already used your action. You used one bonus action. You have one bonus action of movement left. I'll say if you want to scoop up the change, because it's not just, like easy to pick up without taking damage.
I can do that.
It will take time. I'll say that'll take your movement.
Can she use like a weird version of her Misty Step, which she gets at will right now?
Yeah.
Randomized to like Misty Step them to above. his
That's
head.
not the thing.
Oh.
I'm dissecting it to see if this is physically possible with their limitation trait for this short amount of time, because you already did a lot. I will say you're able to do that, but either A, you roll... make a general dex check, because you're just dropping it above him and yourself above him. So I'm going to roll a general dex check to see how effective this is with the short amount of time you're doing this.
Okay, and this is skill? Yes?
Just a general skill dex check.
Okay. Well, that's a 17, so that becomes a modified 20.
So you're accurate, but the DC I'm going to say is 17.
Okay.
So you teleport, you scoop them up, you teleport with the chains, and you can tell the chains, they would have stopped you immediately if they were still functional. You screwed this thing, it is busted.
Sure.
But it's still cold iron. And you kind of teleport underneath, attempting to piss Vedic.
It wouldn't be the first time
Yeah,
he
you
pissed
know.
on my parade.
Yeah, and as you fall,
True. You have been hurt
releasing
thousands
it, I'm going to make another dexterity saving throw to see how much damage you take.
Okay, you said saving throw.
Saving throw, yes. A lot of things are happening. Sorry, guys.
19.
19? Okay, I'm going to say you take half damage and you
Okay.
fall 40 feet?
30.
30
Let's call
feet?
it 35, 40.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
3
have
to 6, alright?
If she's just going above him, that's
Yeah.
30 feet.
Okay, so that is going to be 6, 12, 18, because 6,
Half.
6, 6, halved.
Okay.
9 points. For bludgeoning damage when you eventually fall and hit the floor.
Sure.
I'll say you're currently in transition of falling. And going to move your character underneath Vedic.
What's the
Yeah.
range on Featherfall?
It's actually pretty big.
Isn't it like 100 feet or something?
It's,
like
I think it's 100 feet.
Double check that. Because you
Just-
could use your action.
I have 8 pixies that have Featherfall once a day as a
Oh,
special
shit,
ability.
yeah.
And
Double check that.
I've actually been waiting for someone to fall, so because you can do Featherfall.
Yeah.
5e Featherfall.
At 100 feet, that's definitely within 100 feet.
Range is 60 feet.
I need to measure.
Just out of reach.
I need to measure.
That's 90.
From close.
You can target up to 5 falling creatures.
Subtract 30 out of 90. 60 feet.
There you go.
That's close enough to the closest pixie.
Yeah, I
Go
got
make a
that.
perception check with one pixie.
One pixie's perception check, plus 14. 20, was it 26?
You're
26.
good. She's in range, and she's
So you're like, ha!
she's like having a small little sandwich in the front of the ship.
marshmallows. They're all marshmallows. It's a sandwich made out of marshmallows.
Of course, yeah, naturally. And immediately just screams, yells it because that's how they
Marshmallow
passed it.
fluff.
And so as soon as you're falling, not the cold iron, because that won't be effective with fairy magic.
Pixie's like, no, fuck that.
Yeah. And you're just like, oh look, and you're like, but it's all glitterified, so you're like leaving the
I'm
glitter
vaguely
trail.
uncomfortable.
Good job.
Okay,
So
What's your name?
you don't take any damage
Ridiculous
because
name.
Featherfall.
right. And it was 9?
Yes,
Okay.
half of 18.
Yep.
That said, at the end of your turn, well, before the end of your turn, he has to make a dexterity saving throw because of the cold iron.
Right.
A lot of things are happening.
Adam,
Keep with me.
with it, which I will subtract a D10
Oh,
from because
fuck
of
off,
this.
you
Debuff,
pixie
debuff,
dick.
all
Does that
the
stop two in
debuff.
actions?
The
It was my
target-
bonus action
So,
to give it to him. So the next one he
Oh, that's very
gets.
nice.
Unsettling weapons.
Very
so
nice.
roll a d10.
All of
Six.
these
6. So that is going to be 16 down to 10 plus 15.
You.
Yeah. He's, a ranger.
Yeah.
Good
So,
play. Good play. Does he get to
It was
keep
good.
the
By
dice?
the
Good
way-
attempt.
What?
I
That
didn't
was just his
declare
next
what
save.
the target has disadvantage on with Hex.
You didn't declare. No.
So I get to declare that next round
Okay.
or to not interfere here.
Thank you.
Okay.
You can declare it now, but it was a little too late for this effect.
This is the first time where I've cast Hex for
Well,
anything
you
other
did
Like
than
on
damage.
I thought Hex was like on everything.
No, you get to pick one.
You get to pick one.
Well, I think, what's the one I'm thinking
Because
of?
we're in
Curse?
flight
Still
for
curse.
pick it now and then move on. Or no?
Yeah, we'll just pick it now.
I
So,
have that.
what would you like to have?
Reflex it.
What the fuck is a reflex? We're in
Dex,
5e.
I know.
No.
Dex.
Dexterity. So
For
here's
the behalf of everyone who has saved my ass repeatedly.
So remind me on that when that pops up.
Yep.
Okay. Now, end of your turn?
Did the thing hit him?
No, it did not.
Okay. Then.
It was a good attempt. Good
Oh, no,
attempt.
no, no. It was just, if it did, then Hex applies to all attacks, and it would have been very funny for him to have taken necrotic damage. But,
Anyway,
not important. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
okay. With
And
that,
then some.
He's going to use another legendary action,
I would too.
and he's
What a
going to.
bitch.
He has jump on him, so he's going to jump 60 feet up and attempt to land on Vedek.
Yeet.
And now it is a dex check, or is it just saving throws?
You can just put him up there. Well, he's upside down.
The
Put him
target
on.
has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability.
Ability check. So this is an acrobatic, so it's at disadvantage.
Do I get any say in this?
Not really. So that's a 19 down to a 6. Oh, sorry. 16, 18? 16. Plus 14. That's over 30.
Ah, that's
So
convenient.
It's my armor class.
as he jumps with the various objects falling around him, the snow flurry seemingly elevating his position, you feel something on the base of your neck as he's currently riding you. That's the end of his legendary action.
Should I use the cold iron now?
But
Is he riding him?
he's currently riding
Oh,
back.
please inflict damage. Please inflict damage.
That's fine. I just had to wear
As he,
it.
we'll get to that later.
Quick thing, where were we with the cold iron?
Cold iron is
when do we
currently
use-
at the
No,
base.
no. We had gotten rid of the 4 anchors, and then there's the cold iron thing.
The heart's still beating at the center.
But had we? I'm just trying to remember where we left off in the.
No
the fight.
iron has been placed into
That
it.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or placed into the heart.
Right.
You were the one, get ready, and suddenly
Yeah.
you got captured and everyone went off to do their own thing.
Right.
So,
So the last thing you actively did was set up to shoot the thing, and then you got smashed by a dragon and a bunch of shit went sideways. But that's where you were. You had gotten yelled at, but you're you.
you guys the cold iron again?
Not getting yelled
Cold
at.
iron. You have cold iron?
I do.
He does. He has the key. He has the ring. You have the bullet.
Okay, so we have 2. You're not in a great place.
I know. It's all right,
He's
I'll be
also not listening. He's also him. This is why we need
Look, I've got a
3.
wisdom of like 12. It's
I would like to believe that at least twice we got this far, but he was with me and he was carrying it. and that's why we lost.
This is the first time I've been involved.
Yeah. No, definitely. Like,
So you have the key, right?
Moving
I think
on.
so, yeah.
You just drop the key.
Initiative
Can
count
you just-
20 is the layer action.
he's right.
Literally just drop it.
Not on
just
me.
drop it.
Not on me.
I'll take care of it.
I'm just saying.
I
So
will be there.
for the layer action, thick. No. Yeah, actually, 20-foot diameter fireball. Thick fog begins to coalesce around Vedic. A snow flurry, snowstorm blinds you, but at the same time, he has a light on him, and part of that, and I'll read it off.
Is this a spell that targets me?
It is not a spell; it's a layer action.
There we go. There's all the fog.
There's all the fog.
I need you to pull out your pipe.
Nice.
I'm gonna blow that away.
Okay, that's a really cool effect.
Yeah. Here we go. A magical icy blizzard gathers in a 20-foot radius. Sphere, heavily obscured. Each creature in the blizzard must make a DC Constitution saving throw. So make a Constitution saving throw, please.
No, Ossifer, I wasn't vaping in here.
Wait. Find out what my new con is.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Ek, you're on deck.
Eccleston.
That's right. I was
Eccleston,
last
you're on
because
deck.
I did fuck off my initiative rolls.
21.
21. You take no damage, but the cold is very chilling here. However, light created by the spell of second level or higher, I don't think the arrow is of that high.
Whatever daylight is.
Oh,
3. Daylight's 3.
Daylight's 3. So second level or higher, all creatures inside must make a Constitution saving throw or be blinded for a number of minutes equal to half the spell's level. As the light, very much like putting on high beams and heavy torrential downpour and rain, everything just reflects the light, especially in a blizzard situation, and just reflects the light back into your eyeballs.
So what am I saving?
Constitution saving throw.
36?
You're fine. It's bright, but not as bright as your personality.
That's right.
Did you pick him up?
What?
Why is he up here?
He jumped. He mounted me.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. He's preparing something.
not
I'm
big
not
on
worried
consent.
about that. I am honestly, literally not worried about
I'm
this.
still gonna put arrows.
But you do realize that the rest of you, as fighting continues on, the dead are no longer being funneled into the well of souls. At least not all of them. Those that are getting close enough are being sucked in, but they're not funneled into that well any longer. Father, I love looking at your face, but can I see Quinn? Thank you.
Nicholas, claim the well.
And you notice a couple of balls of light are starting to float down in your direction. Haven't really reached you yet, but these little motes of spirits, unguided, seemingly floating to any living entities. Any light on the floor? These balls of lights.
There's one right there.
Going to move them closer
Wow,
to whatever
that's-
creature is nearby. 40 feet, please.
Well, there's one by the dragon.
Yeah,
I'm glad it went that way.
yeah.
Frosty guy? Nicholas? Yep.
And there was one over here.
That one will definitely reach whatever this
Can
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they have
fly.
fly?
flying, so.
They're floating balls of light.
Oh, hello.
And there was one
Ball
over
of
here
light.
once upon a time, but I don't know where.
Oh,
It's
it's
under
gonna
the,
be on
it's
it.
under the dragon right there.
Okay,
Let's
so
go
it's
for
with
the
the dragon. All right. So one did get to Vedic. Oh, sorry, not Vedic. Quinn.
Who's going, hello, little friend, and that's gonna be bad.
I should call him Squishy. He should forever be my Squishy.
Bad squishy.
As it gets closer, you can feel the electrical discharge off the bits of your hair as it's getting closer and closer, and you just kind of move over like 5 feet away from it because it just rolled a natural 1. As,
It's
Hi.
true. Hey.
Oh.
yeah,
I think
and-
these are hostile.
Yeah. Yeah.
I pick it up, I strap it to an arrow.
You
and
do
shoot it.
hear a little bit of almost like child laughter, or almost like a playful 12-year-old boy.
So, fun fact. I currently resistant to electric damage.
You took no damage.
Okay. Well, no, but my armor is either fire or electricity.
Oh, right.
And it's currently set on electricity because I knew the Lord of Bitterfrost was not going to be throwing fire.
Really? How'd you figure that out?
Really?
I mean,
I have no idea.
he might have a heart change.
Change your heart.
I'm going to swap his heart.
I want to give him some
for a
heartburn.
Arrow.
Okay. Heck, it is your turn.
Eccleston! The 5th! I need a 45 or 60.
Okay, I need you to go poke the
45 or
heart.
60.
There's 30.
Go poke the heart! Poke the heart! The ring!
Where the fuck's the heart?
In the middle!
Oh shit! Fuck, son of a bitch!
So,
That's plan, set, run!
this away.
You're currently half buried and paled and currently staring
All right, so how
down,
many feet
almost
is
like Private
Uh,
Ryan
6
Ryan with
feet
the
gets you
cane.
right up on it.
60 gets me up to it.
Yep.
As you get up to the well,
Well,
as you get up to the well,
hold on, I gotta add it up here. I 45, which means I have to use bonus action to get there.
yeah. Are you gonna?
Uh,
You have 2 bonus actions right now.
oh, I do? Because
Because
I don't
Kathy-
remember the coffee that I did.
One moment.
Then I did the coffee as well?
You did.
Okay, I thank you.
Yes,
I
quick.
It was, and also you have long
Perfect.
strider.
I'm going to bring this up and I'm going to remember it going forward. I should have been adding my proficiency bonus to every damage dice because favorite enemy. That is the option that I took. It's I add half my proficiency and now I'm adding full proficiency on Fey, Fiends.
Is that a new optional feat that
No, that's the original version that I took. The one that gives you like advantage on wisdom.
Oh, this is the revamped Ranger. This was not part of the original fighting
No,
Ranger.
it's the
okay.
Unearthed Arcana Ranger.
Ah, okay.
Not the goofy, weird Tasha's Cauldron of Everything
Yeah.
Ranger.
Toss a cold everything.
Also, you have long strider.
But that is what I was thinking of, the dice
So
that I
that gets
should
me-
get. So every hit that I hit him should have been 5 more.
I'll take the
Alright.
5 damage. That's
So
fine.
I have
For the
So I have
11 times
45 plus long strider gives me 55 natively. So where does that put me?
Probably there-ish.
All right, so that's 55. I'm still 10 foot short.
Use dash.
So I will use bonus action dash to get in.
Okay. Well, before you do that, I will describe what you're looking at. All right?
Okay.
Eccleston, as you pats on your backpack, almost in slow motion as you're the first person into this area, seeing the underbelly of the frozen
little
trees,
bit of a fire kind of thing trail behind him.
the pans physically heating up around you.
He's got
Everything quiets immediately as you get there, but equally as impressive loudness, as almost you can hear voices. Sweet, friendly voices. Voices you haven't heard in years. Voices that you've seen being buried.
Fuck, he likes people. This is gonna be a problem.
You're hearing voices that you thought you could never hear again because they were buried long ago. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as you hit the edge of this sizable well
That's amazing.
and
I
begin to
haven't-
look into the well and just see many things.
Some of those lost long friends that were in the mines
That never made it out.
that I read.
Big John.
We don't talk about it.
Big John.
Big John.
All right, I'm making a what?
Wisdom saving throw.
All right, this is going to be a straight up roll.
Aiming for your face.
16.
16. Succeeds. Barely. As you look into the well and contemplating just for a little bit, searching, maybe you could find them. Maybe you can bring them back. You hear a thump, thump, and you look up. Wind suddenly blowing into the well itself with a sucking, or more of a yawning in. You see a frozen heart, bigger than you imagined, or thickly encased, more like it, that is currently being held up by spikes of ice that have, because there is no center of the well, it's just the well, but there's shards of ice in all directions, piercing the heart itself, but yet still.
It's amazing. I remember your voices in my head. It's exactly what I used to imbue the power of this against you, motherfucker.
There's more of your brother. Says one of the voices.
Well, it was those things that I had lost and those friends that I had.
No, it was your brother. Fuck your brother. Your brother only tried to contact you twice. Doesn't even care.
Whatever. So, can I see this heart?
You can. It's currently being held up about 15 feet up. No true, easy way to get to it apart from flying. But you do see, you could, because there's ice shards, thin ice shards that are currently holding it up.
Alright, question. Alright, so I have a primal leap capability, but that's not really jumping up. Why is there a gummy bear?
Because they've been throwing gummy bears. It's going to look great on camera.
Okay. Alright, so it's up there. I still have a lot of movement left, but it's up.
Yes. You could definitely make an athletics check to see if you jump. But if you fail,
I go to the well.
Possibly.
You go to the land of the dead.
I'm literally going to. I have 35 more feet of movement.
Yes, that's not the problem.
I'm going to leap by and slam it into it as I'm going.
Make an acrobatics check with advantage because you're raging.
Raging. I'm going to lose rage in a moment.
Raving. Because you're raving.
That does tend to make people fairly acrobatic.
Thank goodness for advantage.
Fair enough.
No, not thank goodness for God.
Just want to throw out that
Wait a minute,
there's
do I
a
have a
dude who can make him re-roll.
Yeah, but he went to the bathroom, so we could pause for a moment.
I would think a pause in this moment would be appropriate. If people are open.
So I'm like, oh, snow.
So how much time have we recorded so far?
We're an hour and 30 in.
An hour and 30 for not even a full round.
No, we've been doing it for a while.
I haven't gone yet.
Sarasworn hasn't gone yet.
Interesting.
True, fair enough.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Hey,
he's back.
Dude who can make things re-roll.
It's got to be within so many feet of me.
Right.
He's not.
How many feet?
He's under the fountain.
I'm under the fountain now.
It's got to
And
be
he
within
was
60
doing
feet.
a jump.
Oh, it's within 60, I think.
He's within
Here's
60.
30. Here's 30.
He's within 60.
How about we
30?
use the 60?
Yep,
the
he's in
60.
60. He's in 60.
So,
Oh yeah, that's
there.
within 60. Okay.
And you see him, and you see a moment of him stop. He actually makes it through the wisdom saving throw to not jump in, and you see a vision just going, and you see another vision of him jumping, but not making it, and that's the one that is currently in reality.
Nope. Scroll past it.
My
Scroll
packs
past.
are catching on to shit as I'm trying to jump in the air.
Okay, yeah. I'm still at fucking time mage. Reroll it.
Because lucky.
No.
No, what? Oh,
My the reaction, the temporal
Temporal distortion.
no, that's not what it's called, but it's the idea. Coronal shift.
so what does that one do exactly?
Sounds painful.
It basically lets other people have the lucky feat.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 uses of it.
Got it. So, roll again.
Here we go.
But it costs me my reaction, which is annoying.
Dexterity.
No, this is an athletics. Athletics.
Thank God. 26.
26.
Okay.
So with that, you just take a few steps back, and then suddenly there's a, and you're like, wait, what happened? And you take a couple another steps back.
You get the rewind effect.
Yeah.
Suck less!
And make a single attack. Are you going to just slam it into it?
I'm looking for.
It's a ring about this big, with a hole about this big. You're just going to slap it into it?
How big are the hearts? How big are how big is the heart?
The heart is about this big. It's bigger than it should be.
You're evil for giving me that, by the way. I can't talk now.
All according to plan.
How are you enjoying those gummy bears, assholes?
God, that was a pain in the ass. Why did you do that to me? No, that was terrible.
No.
Don't do it.
They're cinnamon. You don't like them.
They're terrible. Okay.
They're delicious.
I want to try and get to so it sits on it or sits.
All right, they're fine.
I'm looking to try and shove it into one of the.
Make a strength check.
Literally shove it into one of
Make a
the
strength check.
one of the open vein aorta valves or whatever.
Yep.
Strength check.
Yes.
Skill, right?
Yes.
35.
35. As you jump, you take the ring and you just almost like
For your keen use of eyes.
you almost knuckle dusters them with just 2 fingers and put it right in one of the exposed blood veins that it has. And it gets lodged halfway into it. You see the eyes crack a little bit. And you hear in the distance, "You are mine!" And suddenly you hear thump, 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 thump.
No, I had a disadvantage on this particular one. I don't know when it takes effect.
Why disadvantage?
I remember, well, we imbued our item.
One had a guarantee.
Oh, that's
one
what you're talking about. Yes. So now he has to roll at this. No, this is not the disadvantage one. This was yours. He rolls with advantage.
Correct. Mine was built with disadvantage, meaning
He rolls
at advantage. One was
Even.
he rolls even, and the other one was he
It was
has
a
to roll at
guarantee.
disadvantage, or is
Yes.
it was guaranteed.
So, and I
correct?
believe it
Yeah.
was a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Sure. What's his worst one?
right now, Dex.
Strength. It's a strength saving throw.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, really, it always comes down to the strength of your heart
Oh,
in these
that's 8.
situations.
That's a 19. I'll take
Did
the
you
19.
hear the Green Ranger guy?
Okay.
So 19 plus
The what?
wisdom.
The Green Ranger, the guy who played the Green Ranger, and then
Plus
later the
14,
White
that's going to be a
Ranger.
23. So you see the magic trying to take effect as you land on the other side. As you're looking up towards and it's going, boom, boom. And you can see the runes rise and fall of the Fey magic inside the heart. But it hasn't transferred or changed, or nothing has changed as of yet. But it's definitely hearing a sizzle sound.
And I'm now on the ground on the other
You're
side.
on the ground on the other side.
Get the key!
Who's got the fucking key?
The dragon!
Vedic, not the dragon! Vedic, not the dragon!
And I think
There's
that's,
a dragon! Do
that
not
is-
confuse him!
that is the end of your
This is the lever! I love that scene in that movie.
all the Americans.
Fucking Ben Affleck.
You'll be famous. Just like me.
American
And with that,
components,
that's the end of
Russian
your-
components, all made in Taiwan!
That's going to be the end of your turn, because, you know. With that, as he stabbing his chest, the Lord is going to activate one of his special uses from the Well of Souls to gain extra legendary action that he needs. As he holds up a spiked, iced neck brace. The dead are dead! They are resources and will be used! As he brings it up, all the the Well of Swords behind you, Eccleston, so they and get sucked into him into his heart as he surges and suddenly places something around Vex's neck.
Oh.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna try that thing again.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Oh, man. He's doing Dominate Monster.
It's alright.
He did it on me.
Yes,
Alright.
this is an attack mage.
No, we're good.
Those words.
I know.
All you have to do is drop the key. Just drop the key.
Okay. Gotta figure out.
Zarswan's on deck.
Lucky.
Okay.
23?
23 succeeds. As he places around your neck and he begins to grow ice shards, trying to pierce into your draconic hide. You laugh and it just kind of falls apart. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, please make my turn next.
I mean, it's coming up.
Slowly but surely, we're getting around there.
Sarswarn's turn.
Alright.
And you just hear, "Why don't you yield to me, beast?"
Oh, thank you.
He should work on his dating tactics. So, Saraswarn goes there.
Okay.
Because now I am further than the dragon, thankfully.
And at this point, he's gonna do the thing with the Air of Grieving, so I need the dragon to make a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Fails, but it's going to burn its secondary legendary resistance.
Okay, sure. Why not? Alright.
Burning legendary resistance.
I'm not criticizing, I'm just... There's a lot going on, and I have multiple characters, and one of them is a big, scary, confusing thing that's got a whole bunch of...
That's not an argument with me.
I didn't write it. I did not write it, sir. You wrote all of your suffering.
Yes, I did.
Okay. So it's then he's gonna do Echoing Despair. Each creature within 20 feet, which I believe is just the dragon and one of the ghosty dudes.
Okay, need to make a wisdom saving throw?
Intelligence saving throw.
Fails, but it's going to burn its last legendary resistance.
That's probably for the best. So let's see. On a failed, it does that. Does it do anything on a... It takes half.
Release my pixies! I get 16 polymorphs! He's gonna fail one of them!
4 of them have squirrels.
Oh, that's right. 12 spawn.
Oh, sorry. One of those didn't count. I'm gonna pull that and reroll that because I... Okay, so it's... 20. So it takes 28 halved psychic damage.
Alright, so 28 halved is going to be 14.
Yes. And then, does anything happen to the little ghosty dude?
No, it's immune
Okay.
to psychic.
Cool. And then, what does recharge 5 to 6 mean?
Oh no, it's not immune to psychic. I'm sorry.
That means something for the next time.
It means you have to once you use it, you re-roll a d6 until you hit a 5 or
But
6.
I do that the next turn.
Yes, the start of the next turn.
So that's
Take
that.
that little ball of light out of there. It died.
Oh no! Sorry, bud.
Cinnamon snails.
You hear? Whoosh! And it
That's
gets...
not fair! I'm the only one who gets the joke! Anyway,
Google it. Cinnamon snails. Just
cinnamon snails. Oh no!
Is this...
what?
Okay.
That's it.
We'll do it at the break.
Okay.
We'll do it at the break.
Moving
And
on.
then because he has multi-attack, he did the one where it's one slam and one echoing despair. So he just did the echoing despair. Now he's going to do a slam attack against the dragon.
Yep.
See it.
So that
Give me a vertical.
is a 11 plus 13 is 24 to hit.
Children.
24 to hit.
Just hits.
All right.
The cameras catches you.
Stop rolling ones on the fucking
D8.
My first two were natural 20s. He just failed his dex save.
So that's 8 plus 7. That's 15
Need
plus
someone
7 is 15 plus 7 is 22 bludgeoning damage, and it can't be grappled, correct?
It's too big for it to be grappled for
Right.
this.
Okay.
He's jealous of my ability
So,
to catch bullshit
that's-
things in my map. Wait.
That is its turn. But now it's close enough it can take fucking legendary action, so let's do this shit.
Yes, it is. Speaking of which, at the end of its turn, is gonna the dragon's gonna use its legendary actions.
Yeah, sure.
I've still been gone yet. It's been 2 hours.
I'm sorry. It's so much has happened. It's gonna
I know.
breathe.
I know. I'm not complaining. I'm
No,
just noting.
It's gonna breathe entirely as breathes in. It's going to use all 3 of its legendary actions to exhale, but as it turns its attention toward the gold dragon and suddenly his master's on it, he's going to whip it around.
Hit me!
As he's currently just like bug-eyed on, I gotta release it. And suddenly he gets hit, and so he's just going to go,
You need the halfway taunt check.
So I need the Saurus one to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So
A
it's still,
Constitution saving on that gigantic fucking thing?
Yeah.
That's a 4, so that's a 37.
So I guess 22.
Just succeed. So you take half of 85 points of cold damage.
That's called
Half of 85.
oh my god.
So that's going to be 42.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
meaning of life, the universe, and everything.
Yes.
4,
Wow.
7.
And
Okay.
that's
Man.
all of its legendary.
I would like to point
That
out that
would've
he
fucked.
has been eating dragon this whole time, and he's still going.
And bless him for it.
Is
So
there anything else that got hit with that?
Good buddy. No? It might have caught
the
some
dogs.
of that.
The dogs. So you just hear,
Oh shit! If they're within 20 feet, they were also affected by the
oh
Saurus
shit!
thing.
Yeah, hold on. All right, roll,
that would
roll.
be the
Fail. They die.
dead.
Take them
They're
off
so
the
dead.
board. So
right.
they're getting ready, and they're it's like they just stop moving.
between the
then the
Saurus
eyes
horn
spread.
and the dragon. They ain't making it.
Battle of
Sorry,
Titans.
kids.
Ezra is like underneath the dragon watching us going, I am so glad I wore my brown pants.
Sparks, it is your
Where
turn.
is she? Oh,
Yay!
Alon is gone
in there somewhere.
no, she's not.
astray.
I pop myself out of the now
Right there.
sparks-shaped indent in the crystal.
Yeah, it takes half your movement. Oh,
No, it doesn't. I'm athlete.
yeah, but you got spiked.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. So I gotta break that out of my leg, then pull myself out of the imprint of the crystal. Okay. Can I see the heart from here?
Someone dipped you in
Where's the heart like possible?
It's 15 in the air. Make a perception check. You might be able to see it.
Okay.
It's not the most opportune angle, but
Nope, don't see it. So I'm gonna move.
Would you?
you're not at a good angle. You don't have a position.
Yeah,
But you say you have your rifle out.
I got my rifle.
You are not using your shield right now. You have your floating shield,
Yep.
but make sure you remember that.
So I only lost 2 AC. That's fine.
Yep. So
Rifle.
that was your movement?
This.
That's about half my movement.
Yeah.
No, that's about 50. That's full movement.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
you have long strider and everything, so.
Pretty sure I can see it now. And just watch Eccleston go running in and punch the heart. So I'm assuming that's what I'm looking for.
Go and make a
That's what I have.
dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw.
Yes.
Oh,
You're on ice and you weigh
Actually-
500 pounds.
Can I
Right.
jump? Yeah, I was.
Brandon,
I'm at my strength. I'm able to
skip
jump
that?
15 feet.
I would recommend.
Yes.
I think that's max.
18.
18?
I think that's
You're good.
Cool.
You don't. You're checking the eye as you go. You notice a couple
to reach 15.
as the ice seems to break under, semi crack underneath your feet, but doesn't break through.
It's been
That's fine.
very angry.
That's set down. Take aim. I'm gonna check, make sure I got the cold iron one in. Yep.
Basically,
Still got that one
uncoverable
because it's the only one I
five.
loaded. And I'm going to shoot at the heart.
Now you have 3 attacks. You have 1 round of cold iron, and this is the absolute one. Or
Yes.
This is the one that doesn't fail. I believe.
This is the one of absolute.
Yep.
I am willing to give you an additional +2 to attack for each attack action you hold for aiming.
I'm going to hold all of them. So I'm just going to sit there and aim for a solid 6 seconds.
You
Why
don't
not?
wait.
I'm a great big golden target. You take all the time you need.
He's not shooting at him, he's shooting at the heart.
Heart.
I understand
So
that.
you use-
I'm a great big golden
So
target. Take
you
all the
spend
time
your
need.
all 3 actions, attack actions, to 2, 4, 6. As you steady yourself, you prepare. You're waiting for Eckerson to get out of the way.
He holds the shift key to hold his breath.
Yes, he doesn't breathe. It is now
Have
the
a
chained
heartbeat?
esteems. It's
It's actually just
her turn.
there's a cog missing in one of the gears, so it slips every time it goes around.
Really gotta get that thing checked out. Okay, it is now the dragon's turn.
There's probably some hydraulic pumps in there.
Oh, I'm waiting till next round to shoot it.
Oh, are you doing action search?
He was a +12.
I don't have a mark. I have not used it.
I don't think you used
I
it.
had not used it. I'm going to use an action surge. I'm going to hold 2 more of the attacks to then use the last one.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have a plus 10 to your normal roll.
Yep.
All right. And then you pull the trigger.
That'd be a great time for a natural 20. It's not a nat 20, but it's not bad.
Do you take your socks off?
Sorry.
Are you?
That'll come out to a very nice 37.
You hit. Roll your damage.
Shit.
I am not missing this shot.
If it didn't, I was gonna disappear. Bye, guys. Best of luck.
Self-vanish.
I don't want to be
decided
here anymore.
not to
I
be
know I
part
said
of-
I was here for this, but
Bye.
I love my character suddenly sounds like Bobcat Goldwater. Bye, guys. This is best of luck. I'm going now.
See, my character would sound a whole lot more like Sam Kinison.
Are you sure not Mr. Bean?
What you mean doesn't talk?
Well, no, not Mr. Bean. Shit. Me and my childhood trauma memories misplaced.
Pee Wee Herman?
Pee-wee Herman.
Married
There we
for
go.
2 years.
Yeah, Pee-wee Herman.
I'm so disappointed
watched
that I got that
Cocoon
off
with my
of
son last
my
night.
childhood trauma.
Yeah.
Boy, that's
Pee-wee
close.
Herman was creepy.
I can reach and grab something up to 16.7 feet off the ground with my leap and jump. 3 foot 2 inches.
Nice.
Barely. That's because I
He
got
thoroughly
the
enjoyed it.
totem. Otherwise,
Why
I
wouldn't
would
you?
not
That'd be a
make
nice 35 points of piercing.
Madeline Kahn, Tim
All
Curry.
right, so
it. That was with a running jump.
35
Clue?
turns into 70.
Fantastic.
As you shoot this absolute
So much.
ritual of binding of flesh, as you shoot, echoes out. You hear
Bull's hat.
a thunk, but it doesn't explode out the other side. It just penetrates and stops perfectly at the center of the heart.
Right between the ring.
Not quite.
That would have been
Yeah, we get it. You're
Then we
getting
have the key to unlock his
settle
death.
down. But you don't hear any like fleshy tearing. You just hear a hollow. As the Lord of Bitterfrost suffers 1 point of exhaustion, and is now bind 1 out of the 2 or 3 objects in his heart. Regardless, next thing that goes in his heart, that is the cold iron, will prepare the ritual. But he just took 70 points of damage because you shot him in the heart with cold iron.
Just to be clear, the prepared cold iron, not just cold iron.
Yes,
Right.
both of those were prepared.
Correct.
It's really important. There's cold iron at my feet, and I am willing to sacrifice my life in order to murder him. So
And plus, you know the dead. You got a couple bodies down there.
it's fine. They're chill.
And I'm going to use
Definitely
My last bonus action
Arrowhead.
to dash and get the hell out of dodge because I don't want to be
Can't
anywhere
do that.
near
That
it.
is a rogue ability, buddy.
What?
That's a rogue ability.
You can not use bonus action dash, you can use an action to
Oh,
dash.
that's action dash. That's bonus action dash.
No,
Yeah.
that's
He's
rogue
right.
ability. So all these people that are using their bonus actions to dash, you're like,
Man,
I
must be
can't-
nice.
I can.
I cannot. I have like 2 bonus actions.
Fine. I will
Mine's
use my
better. I
bonus
can
action.
bonus action to disappear and reappear somewhere else. So fuck you, buddy.
I will that one. Can I change my weapon so I can put away my rifle and pull out my shield and sword again?
sure.
That's my bonus action.
Yeah, you can do
Good.
that.
I will do that.
As you
And then go,
prepare-
oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
And it's probably a good time as you hear
Titan's
As-
flashing in the background. This is fine.
the dragon
Everything
is
fine.
facing you.
He's gonna bust
gonna
out
pick
the
up the
OC
Saurus one
Jesus not in
again.
the face style
Alright.
kung fu.
That is a 12.
Wait a minute,
plus.
was that the end of his turn?
That was the end of his turn.
Okay, then.
Oh, go right ahead. buddy.
Yeah, thank you. So I need.
This is fun. Legendary action upon legendary action upon legendary action upon legendary action.
I need the dragon to make a dex saving throw.
Oh, it loves that, and it's out of legendary resistances.
Damn
Natural 19. That turns into a 19.
So it fails. It's knocked prone.
Oh, God damn it!
It's pushed
pushed back 10
And Eddra's like, wait!
This Saurusworm just grabbed the dragon by its mouth and went and pushed it.
You've seen steer wrestling in the rodeo.
And then
Damn.
it takes. I'm just gonna take the average, which is 17
size
bludgeoning. I don't
difference
want to
Easy
roll.
enough.
And then the Saurusword is gonna move up to half its normal movement.
Yes.
So it's gonna come over here.
Now, let me get this straight. This dragon still is a chunk of health.
Right.
But most of its attention has been on the Saurusworn, which is perfect because it is just best pet of the Lord of Bitterfrost with the best craft of Niquus.
Best pet versus best pet.
And somewhere there is
He's
my
my best
mediocre hireling ineffectively waving a sword around.
Yeah. Edra needs to make a dexterity saving throw or be squashed.
By a falling
I
dragon.
forgot she was there. Oh,
Yeah,
the
she was here.
Saurusword was
Literally dodging falling dragons.
22. She jumps out of the way, narrowly being crushed, but you just hear, "You get that thing out of control, Nicholas!"
You're about to get your head popped. Careful. Do not talk to Nicholas that way. It will not end well.
And
gonna
now
be
it is
honest,
now the
Nicholas does
dragon's
not give a
turn.
shit what
The dragon is no
anyone
longer
says right
fixated
now.
on the shiny boy.
Come on, I've
It is
at
going
least
to
a moment's consideration.
yeah, it's going to spuck over the Saurusworm.
Okay. Good. Thank you for taking the aggro.
Try
From
to.
the thing that was
fuck
really
over
dangerous.
the Saurusword.
Does getting up from
So
prone
that
still
is
attack
15 plus 16,
I don't think
so
so.
that's probably going to hit.
Yes.
Second
Attacks
one
opportunity are leaving the space.
for 16 plus 16, kind of
Would
hit.
also hit, yes.
And natural 20 for the claw attack.
Jesus fuckadoodle. Yeah.
Yep.
About
All
time
right.
that thing took some damage.
Yep. Well, it's been doing other things, you know? So I'm just going to do the average damage to speed things along,
Cool.
especially since it's with the Saurusworn. So it's going to take 31 points, 21 down to 10 because of half
Right.
damage. Piercing damage plus 11 points of cold damage.
Okay.
It's going to take another 10 points of piercing damage.
Is that. Are you
That's already
making-
half. That's already
okay.
half. Plus 11 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to take 15 points of slashing damage.
So at this point, it's
Oh,
down.
sorry. Oh, it's already down? Because that was...
Yes, it's already down.
Okay.
But
So, but it has death saving throws. So,
yeah.
with the natural 20, as this thing grabs it, throws it to the floor, and pushes it back, its jaw claps down on its upper body and lifts it up in the air and slams its lower body into the floor once, twice, and then across the room and falls limp on the side over here.
See, now it's prone.
Yes. And is currently unconscious.
Yes.
And you hear, "I have victory over your pets. I won." In Draconic, of course.
Yeah, I'm not looking at him, so I can't understand him. So I'm just hearing. Very Peanuts teacher
Yeah,
over
but
there.
at the end it goes, "Why do I always win?"
I'm sorry. I just gotta wait for my turn.
Yeah, and then it's gonna turn its big ass lizard ass around to meet Vedic.
Oh no, leave its lizard ass where it is, because Vedic's coming in like a meteor.
Well, no, it's its turn though, right?
Going straight for
It's
the
fine.
tank.
It's fine. Just
I
leave
mean,
it
I
be.
am
Just
shiny
leave it
ball.
be.
Is it shiny or shiny? Which one is
Edra,
it?
it is
Gold or
Edra's
silver?
turn. Edra is underneath it, still trying to poke the belly of the dragon.
Eventually she'll get lucky.
Eventually, that is not right now.
That typically doesn't happen in a battle,
I
though.
just rolled it when I
No,
moved
no,
it.
I'm saying for the laser pointer.
Oh, there's right here. Which one you want?
Good lord, Hogger.
18.
There's Vedra right there, right?
I miss.
18?
Unless she has advantage from something.
No. She's been dodging, rolling, getting paralyzed. She's not having a good time right now, but she understands that she's in a place that she should not be.
She really shouldn't be.
Yeah.
The dragon's not paying
good
any mind to her
comparatively.
because the dragon has bigger fish to
So
fry.
it is the Yeti's turn. The Yeti is going to move 40 feet this direction
Okay.
and another 40 feet this direction.
Oh, well, you could have said that before I leaned back.
There we go. And it looks to be grabbing a big chunk of rock and is preparing to throw at the sky ship full of fairies.
Remember, the sky ship is like 80 feet in the air. That's
Yes.
not an accurate representation.
I know. It's fine. He has a crazy throw.
I get that. Yeah. But if you want to piss off a swarm of pixies, you go right.
I didn't say the Yeti had a choice or was smart about it.
If it was 80 feet in the air, then it should never have been able to do the fairy fall.
She was in the air too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was up here.
All right.
She was 60 feet in the air, so.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
It is
She
now
was 30 feet.
the Lord of Bitterfrost's turn.
But
He
that's
retains
okay.
all his legendary
Wait a minute.
actions.
I haven't gone since he
Turning
jumped
into a
up
gold
on.
dragon.
That was all legendary action stuff.
Yep. I've only gone once too.
Yeah, this guy gets to act like 4
You're
times.
literally on deck after him.
Okay,
Because he's at the
takes a
bottom
bit.
of the initiative.
dude, make.
Is this his actual turn?
This is his actual turn.
I've had
Take
one
3
too.
points of damage.
Ah, yes. Now,
I've had one turn and it was only a few moments ago.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to go through it as fast
No,
as
it's
possible.
fine.
No,
It's a
it's
big
good.
combat. This
Yeah.
is a big end of campaign arc combat. It's expected to drag out across 4 sessions.
How are we doing on episode time?
Oh, it's way long.
We're just now at 2.
Okay.
Just now.
So
One whole round.
I'm going to finish it off with him, all right? Anyway, the Lord of Bitterfrost, he
I wish you'd
regains...
use different terminology.
He's going to regain 3, not 4, 3 legendary actions.
Whoa.
Sorry, 2 legendary actions. Because he has 2 things of
In his
metal
heart.
in his heart. He's at exhaustion point 1, and he's just going to take his double-sided glaive and just try to put it in the back of your skull.
That's fine.
He's got a rigid piece of metal in his heart.
He rolled a disadvantage. I still have displacement.
And he's disadvantaged anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's exhaustion.
Double disadvantage.
So that is going to be a 14 plus.
We need the key to unlock his death.
I'm working on that.
Yeah. Does a 14 plus 18, that's going to be a 32.
Yeah, that totally fucking hits
Okay.
me.
You're going to take 27 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
plus 16 points of cold damage, not halved.
Not halved. That's important.
Are
and
you made of metal?
Scales are, yeah.
Heat metal.
I shouldn't do that.
plus 5 more points of piercing
No,
damage.
dust of corrosion.
Oh my
Yeah, let's not.
That's why I asked.
Second attack,
I'm responsible,
turn one of these-
adjacent.
natural
All 4
2
of these
plus
Rust Monster scrolls
18,
back
so that's going to be a total of a 20.
Does not hit me while I'm a dragon.
Okay. The second attack ricochets off, and he just brings it back
While
up.
I'm a dragon.
2 hands. He goes, "Fall!" and tries to bring him down on your body.
Bring it.
That's not gonna work much.
So that was a natural 20 to
Yeah, he hits
a
me.
3.
Cutting words.
So that is 21.
Oh.
That hits me.
Cutting words.
Well, you already got. It's already at disadvantage, so I can't do anything.
Well, cutting words subtracts.
Oh, that's right. I can do that. I
Yeah.
subtract a D10.
Yes,
Think about hit.
-8.
minus
Yay.
8. So yeah, that definitely doesn't hit. How would you like to distract him?
Spit once.
Just show him your butt.
You might get excited. So he's like,
It would be distracting.
he's like hit, miss, and I see that this one's like, oh god, it's like.
That doesn't care.
No. As this is the bow that's also 2 swords.
This is the he's holding at the center, and it's at a double-sided glaive, and each glaive seems to rotate and flow and move around in a direction that when he moves it, it automatically positions itself to strike in a way that it needs to, and then when he pulls back, it becomes the bow itself.
Yeah. That's a nifty weapon. Wonder how good I'll be with it.
Okay. And he stopped for a moment. No, I'm going to make him roll a dexterity saving throw.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Saving throws for exhaustion level 1? Yeah.
Roll intimidate.
Natural 1. So it's not like, you just kind of...
Wait, I rephrase. That's a nifty weapon. I wonder how good, effective it will be in the hands of someone that can actually fight.
Like your mother!
Don't talk about my mother that way! And suddenly his foot slips. And he goes, oh shit. And he goes, and lands.
No, come on, I was gonna put him somewhere.
It was the next one. Do you want him to keep him in your claws?
Yes.
Okay, he's in
Thank
your claws
fuck,
now.
I didn't want to make a dex save.
So catch, and Vedic, for all the the hits and stuff that are coming in, he's just flying in towards that white dragon. Like,
Okay, and it is your turn.
all right, fantastic.
Are you gonna Thanos him?
Oh, something like that. So I'm gonna land him. I'm gonna land him somewhere around here and set him gently down. Brush off his shoulders. Go. You never really fight dragons, have you? And I'm gonna Misty Step. I'm gonna Misty Step, leaving his sorry ass behind to right about here. And I need everyone to make a reflex saving throw.
By
Dexterity.
everyone, he means those.
Dexterity saving throw. Like, by everyone, I mean those two specifically.
Yes. The snout of the white dragon and the Lord of Bitter Frost. The Lord of Bitter Frost.
Yeah!
Oh, sorry, disadvantage.
That's gonna hurt.
I can't see that one.
Oh my god!
So that's a natural 3.
You're a dragon. That's the issue
Yeah,
here.
plus 15. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. 18?
No.
Fail. He's trying to burn a legendary resistance.
He's out.
Hi.
He's out.
The dragon is out.
No. I thought Lord of Bitter Frost was
He's
out.
down to 2. You've already spent 1. So yeah, this is his last legendary resistance.
You get per day. You don't get them back.
No, you get it per day, yes.
Yeah.
And the Lord of Bitter Frost only spent 1.
Oh, I
But he
thought
lost 2. He's out.
he's
He's
out.
out.
He's out. So he is out. So he fails.
Yeah. Because that was the thing. Is like you said he's going to use his last legendary.
That was the
resistance.
dragon. That
And
was
we're
the
all,
dragon.
and we're all like,
Time to
Yay! 58 points of fire damage.
That's gonna double.
Oh!
We don't
And
know.
the dragon?
He's susceptible.
no, he's not.
No, not the
I
fire.
don't care if he is. The dragon is.
The dragon fails.
The
So
dragon
both
is-
of them take. Yeah.
Can I, because I have extra bonus actions, can I have dropped the key I'm carrying?
Like just on my head.
I don't care about where. Like, I can drop it way over at this flying column, but I just don't want to have kept
Sure, yeah. When you
I
caught the Lord of Bitter Frost, you dropped the key
I
on...
love the cinematographics of I'm going to keep fighting, but here's the key. Guys, take care of it.
And he just lands in the snow next to Nicholas.
Do I need to make a dex save? Because I was directly underneath him.
You feel a little sizzling on your back as you land a little bit, and you're like, and you get the key in your hand, you drop it for a half second, and it's
All right.
right in front of you.
And Vedic is now standing in front of the Lord of Bitter Frost and this giant fucking dragon going, bring it, assholes!
When you finish that, you take a moment because both of them are quiet. As the smoke clears from your fire breath, the Lord of Bitter Frost is literally blown back with the fires, and the ice dragon is just like.
You've got some ash on your cheeks. Oh, those are your eyebrows.
That hurt, and he's looking fucked up. But you have to understand, he's looking fucked up, and the ritual is not complete.
It's fine. He can kill me. Like literally, he can kill me, and I come back with 100 hit points.
But a reminder, if you kill him before the ritual takes hold, the ritual of flesh,
That's a problem. Somebody
a
should
problem.
remind me of that.
you gotta remember it there, you're like, ooh.
Oh, shit. Guys, I may have screwed up.
I would like to point out, I've been reminding you!
Echoing in the
Who
distance.
listens to her? Guys, I may have screwed up.
Someone really should have said something. Someone really should have said something.
And with that, we are gonna end right here.
I swear to God, this is exactly what it's like to work in my office.
Don't listen to her, I know what's better. With that, I hope you enjoyed today's journey. We'll see you on another episode of Togetherwerole. Till next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and keep on rolling, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Wow. All right.
I cannot help but notice the world is not the same as when we all got started, and we know who's to blame. No turning back now to try to be insane. For what's beyond the veil, too vivid to explain. Faceless behemoths haunt my dreams, seeking to steal my sanity. I will not stand down, won't back away, as long as you're with me. Together we roll, together we roll. I'll fight for you, will you fight for me? Together we roll, together we roll. I'll protect you, just as long as you stand with me. Together we roll. The gods look down on us, we're just a game to them. Eldritch monstrosities at their unholy whim. But we will stand up, we'll shout a battle cry. The future beckons us and we'll stand unified. There's something coming and it's coming fast. You won't be frightened by the dead hand